What is up, everybody? We'll be live here in a few minutes. I'm going to go down and grab another drink. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. I hope you grilled out, had fun, and got yourself a little lit for the day's show. We have one guest star today. Not really, I mean, a crossover? I guess it's a crossover guest? Sort of. First time, first appearance for this as a PC. Other than that, obviously, those who are new here, we use StreamLoot cards. This is how we keep our players alive. Kelly and I were just discussing that the only reason they're alive so far is StreamLoot cards. I would have killed them numerous times by now without StreamLoot cards. Maybe Tuesday a little more, but DF Akil has been the win for this team non-stop. So this is a rated R show. If you don't know what that means, it means I don't fucking care, and I will definitely be running this as a rated R. I hope that doesn't get my YouTube hit for me swearing in the first 5 minutes of the show instead of the first 10. So pick up your StreamLoot cards and get things ready to go. We'll be kicking off here in about 5 minutes. There is merch available from our lovely show, Athontia. There is Dragonlance merch finally coming this way. The Secret Show shirt is going to be going on, and the Dragonlance logo is going to be coming as well here, probably at the start of June. We'll be live in about 5 minutes. Get ready for the chaos as we enter episode 22, Corrupted. Looking at the screen right now, if you haven't seen it, there are numbers across the bottom. That is how you submit a retainer. When people die on the show, they have a chance to pick up a retainer and play them. As Allie's character did disappear 2 episodes ago, there is a new character that's out there, but you do lose the lineage that your character had, unless for some reason you find a retainer that has one. So if you want to submit them in our Discord, you can actually submit characters and submit retainers, and they show up on the show. Heading into Chapter 5 is going to be the biggest chance for any of those to be seen, as what I believe the true story of Dragonlance starts next chapter. And tonight is the end of Chapter 4. Oh boy. Hey everybody. It's been a wild couple shows. For those who have missed what we've been doing here, it's been pretty insane. Running 2 shows has been the most gratifying and the most trying thing I think I've done for a live stream when they run in parallel. And that's because the players don't give a damn. They really don't. And I say that because if you missed last episode, Hagen was doing his best to do the right thing, and Everin blew up a part of the castle. And killed a horse, and some kids, and parents, and part of the castle. We had someone defect last episode. And we found out that the guy that Kelly's character two-shot, boom boom, isn't really a bad guy. Anything is possible on this show. And tonight proves it. Because I'm letting one of my players pick up the most powerful NPC in the show to play as a character. Yep, I did this to myself. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take it to our 4-hot cam.
Dilemmaed himself.
I did. I Frankhouse dilemmaed myself. Hi, Secret Council. How are you today?
Doing all right?
Good.
Ready for some secrets?
All
Hello,
right.
everybody.
Are we all ready for the insanity that's probably going to ensue?
Yeah.
No?
That's-
Yeah?
I don't
Maybe?
know.
I mean, you know what? I can only do what I can do.
I'm going to remind everyone, we found out that last week, Evelina is a knight. I don't know if the guest star found that out yet. Yeah. Yeah. She is now a knight, and it is something that's been in the background for 21 episodes.
Yeah.
So...
That's what happens when you're on Secret Council, buds.
Secret, baby. Secret,
Red
secret.
Mage Knight and a horse whispering, God bless.
I know,
Oh,
I know.
yeah.
That's gonna be insane. They do walk
No,
into
we walk
bars.
into the same
Say that.
gym.
Same gym,
Yeah,
yo,
we work
same
at-
gym,
I mean,
bro.
we did walk into a bar in episode 1.
It's true.
We did.
It's true. We haven't seen a bar since. We've been too busy.
Way too
So with
busy.
that, we left you all in a really kind of shitty position, and I'm going to take us over to the map. Because one, you all thought that was a dragon, and my answer to you is it would have been better if it was a dragon.
Oh.
So I decided it's a dragon. No, I'm just kidding. I did not do that to you.
No.
So let's reset the scene here of the insanity that merges last Tuesday and this one, because they're running in the same timeline. And this is to catch up audience and you all. Tuesday had 2 guest stars. Justice came and joined us. He is currently the person who handles all the conventions for Norse Foundry. He also streams on, what is it? Barbarian and Bard? But he hasn't been streaming lately. Bard and Barbarian, other way. Bard and Barbarian, thank you. Dan from Nat One Fun, he's doing a bunch of stuff, amazing. And they came on and picked up 2 roles, and I only gave Justice 1 job, which was to deliver the letter. And he kept saying, I don't have a job. And he had 1 job, and he knew what it was. And he did it at the very end and then bounced. Dan's character was the person that Adriel blasted with Eldritch Blast and shot the body away and left the ghost behind because he was possessed. He woke up last episode, looked outside, saw the knights, and knew that those Solamnic knights could not exist in this time frame because the armor was pre-cataclysm. He jumped out the window, Captain America'd on top of him with a messed up arm, and all hell ensued. Almost lost Everin's sister as well. That would have been 2. I was really aiming to kill 2 sisters within the first couple episodes of this big ending arc, but I didn't get her. She's still alive, but she does have wounds that may not be healable. Just more bones for the Weehan parties. So you've went all the way through what was kind of a cool storytelling of the cataclysmic fires in an old Solamnic tomb. And this tomb and this catacombs is what Castle Kalaman is built on top of. The structures of the foundation were so good that they just decided to go ahead and continue building on it. But they did not ever open these catacombs. I don't even think they knew that they were here. Well, at least not most people. Where there are bones, there are necromancers, and we've met one before. So I'm going to start us off with our party, and I'm going to bring in our guest star pretty quickly. You all walked into this room. There is a destroyed area exiting out, which actually would take you to the back of the castle. That would be the exit to the castle towards the water area. And as you came into this room, the skeletal knight burning in purple flame bursted out of the catacombs, yelling at the party. He is flame-headed, green tarnished, what is it? Slomnik, Knight of the Rose armor. You have heard about the person in this area, that there was an old artifact here that was buried with this person after a knight lied about them finishing their duty, and they believe that they buried him with a cursed object because they did not do the right thing and say that they had failed their devoted mission. There's a nice little touching moment between Velena and getting knighted, basically, again, and coming back into the fold as a knight, which we'll handle afterwards, because right now, in this room, there are some dangers. And I need to know the passive perception to, I believe that is Aldrin to the north next to the cracked wall?
Yeah.
Cool.
Perception is an 8.
That's not very good. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good enough to see the first one.
Go away!
As this creature phases through the stone, and the stone almost moves similar to how you do when you need to move through something. But you don't see the second one that bursts out of the sarcophagi behind you as it separates the stone and stands up out of it. Do you have religion? Are you proficient in it?
No.
Okay, cool. You don't know what they are other than undead wearing Salamnik armor. That is the only thing I will give you. I'm going to put our initiative counter up here. Weehan, you're going to come in at the top of it. Please drag your character, Weehan, and put it over here. And I will bring you on as well. Hi, Allie.
Hi, hello.
So, are you
Hello.
more happy to play this character than you were to play your original character?
Very much so.
You seemed so excited when we mentioned it. I was like, oh, Allie's going to love this. So I'm going to add you all into the lovely initiative order. If you could give me your initiatives. Weehan, it would be your max initiative. I will... Oh, wow. I love that I pulled it up. Nothing was here. And then it added every token from the previous fight. Let's do this one more time.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let me add this one more time. Boom. There it is.
It's a little mid, but that's all right.
Fun little plot twist as well. Is I could drag my token in. I cannot move it.
Oh, really? Plot twist. I lied to you. Let me fix her for you. I also noticed that you are shrunky.
Smooshed.
Smooshy.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Easy fix. Ta-da.
Easy peasy.
And I'll let you give yourself like an intro here when we bring you on screen. And I want to know if you came in your other form.
Oh, 100%.
Okay. Let me edit this for you, Allie. So for the rest of you, you got your initiatives in. I got a roll for the knight. That's not good for you all. I see you got some high rolls here, though. Well, you got some really high rolls. And Allie, what is your max initiative? Do you have it on here?
Like, basically, if I were to roll a nat 20.
Yes. Oh, you know why
Yes.
you can't control it? You dragged yourself on it, and it says Knight Salamar.
Knight of Solomon.
Yeah, that's not the right thing.
What?
It should be tied to you. Yeah, hold on here.
Wait.
Yeah, that's why. It's tied to the wrong thing. Because you're this one. Now you should be able to move it. Try it now.
Okie dokie.
Let me delete that.
Perfect. All Gucci.
Cool. I was like, why is that not moving right? So, as you see the man burst out of here, the first person in the initiative line, it looks like we have... Oh, Ttrpg goes with you. Remember, you also have +1 to your initiative for Ttrpg being there.
Oh.
He's young now, so he actually has 2 more to his initiative as the fucking governor. He is a little surprised, and I'm assuming you're yelling for him not to be in combat, but...
I
I'll
mean,
put
we're
29
trying, but
as well. 29, Aldrin? Jesus.
I rolled a nat 20.
Why
for
do
my
I have
initiative.
the show even? I will put him behind you. I'll let you go first. As these 2 things burst out of the corner of your eye, you see one behind you, and there's some form of like darkness that spreads through the opening that had a little bit of light pouring through down over here. What do you want to do at a 29 initiative, which is the highest we've had on this show? Screaming is allowed.
Oh shite! See both of those guys appear. They're really close to me. I don't want them close to me. So I'm gonna take a couple steps back. But while I'm doing that, I'm pulling a bottle out of my pouch, setting it like on my horse head staff, and I'm gonna slam it on the ground. It's just got like this swirly whiteness inside of it, and as it does,
Making
as
smoke.
it hits the ground, you just hear like. I'm gonna do Thunder Wave, and I need a Constitution save from both of them.
I hate you. I hate you. Constitution for both. All right, I'll go left to right. 25?
That one saved.
And a 16.
Can I use a card to bump the DC up 1?
Of course you can. They're here for you to abuse and use. Raised by serving hands. For the audience, by the way, I did add... Weehan does have a card now. It's tied to Ttrpgfamily, which is Diana's. So they share the same card, that just like they did before, just a new character now. So what is the DC now, sir?
It is a 17.
I hate you.
Just made it. So as this thing goes off, this loud, just like goes through the catacombs and starts like reverberating through. Both of them. I'm sorry. The first one is the one that saved is only going to take 6 points of damage because it's half. The second one's going to take 11 points of thunder damage and get pushed 10 feet.
So the first one made it, took 6. Second one took 11. And where do you want to push him to?
If I can push him like back down the hole, that'd be cool. He gets pushed like 10 feet.
1, 2. So he slams into the walls. Give me another D6 for getting crushed through here. And I have to make a dexterity save, or this may collapse on me.
D6. That's an additional 4 points of damage.
Adam, would you like to roll me another 5d6 as the tunnel collapses on me?
Oh. Yes, please. Oh.
Let's freaking go. Hello, Cat Aggro. How are you doing?
Ooh,
Cat
nice.
aggro's real.
Cat
That
Aggro.
is going to be 24
Tanking it.
points of damage.
He gets buried underneath, but you do know they move through stone, so he's probably not stuck there forever. With that said, Ttrpg gets the go. I mean, you two work together. I think he would charge the threat nearest.
Absolutely.
Can I get a D20 roll from the audience, please? And while they're rolling that, we'll handle damage and stuff for them afterwards. For those who don't know, there's a few things that we are using. Hold on, let me turn this light off. We have 2 things that we use. We use retainers for these, which give them all the bonuses to like their initiative and stuff. But with those retainers, they have wounds instead of hit points. And they can do some pretty good stuff. So I'm going to showcase Ttrpg. I'm going to show it to the players.
Got a 17 on the die.
17 on the die. Do we want to use any of his special actions today? Let me blow it up. I mean, he's a beast. He's level 5 now. I mean, I think we use... No, I don't need to. Resistance? Nah.
They all look defensive.
Yeah, they're defensive. Yeah, because he's made of stone. Well, this hit. So give me a D10, audience. We'll do the damage to this guy on that 17. Let's go. That is a hit. We'll do damage from that. We'll move it from that to Ttrpg, and then we'll go to Weehan. Weehan, I've wanted this character to be played since I saw her artwork.
Oh,
It's
she's
gonna be
cool.
super awesome.
And I did not
Very
know
cool.
that you were gonna go all out and get your ass, your fucking cowl and everything.
Well, yeah.
You knew she was debuting the character on our show.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
That's-
That's true.
Someone has to
mean-
make up for this. So that's
can't-
why we brought Allie on today.
Kelly.
But Kelly's got a
the
red mark
slander.
on her
2
chest.
points, so
I did.
5. Thank you. So, would you like to tell us what it looks like when you show up to the south here? Because I'm going to let you flavor her. Other than, like I've told you, feathers are a lot of her stuff. Darkness, necromancy, bones. She's a special kind of person. And the audience already knows she is a necromancer and worships the Black Moon and follows the way of the Black Robe. Do you want to give us a description and also the fact that you have your robes already?
Oh, absolutely. So Weehana's going to swoop in through the hole, and as she does arrive in the form of a raven. So you see these wings kind of flap, and as they do, as she actually like gets to the floor, they extend, and you see smoke kind of start to weave, and the feathers almost kind of like start to like grow out from the top of the wing as it reforms into Weehan. She is going to immediately kind of bamf out her cloak. And as she does so, bones are going to fall out from her extra-dimensional bag of bones.
I'm so fucking worried about this class.
Don't worry about it. It's going to be just fine.
I gave myself my own Frankhouse fucking dilemma. Oh, all right,
Made
Allie.
yourself. We just need that gif of DJ Khaled. You played
Right.
yourself.
Right.
And as she releases the bones onto the floor, it almost looks like her cloak is like breathing in and of itself, like separately from her. It looks like it's almost alive as these feathers kind of like catch the light and turn an iridescent like blue to purple and catch all of these cooler tones from the light that's hitting just the black raven's feathers.
I'm definitely going to have to get a Raven sound effect to click every time you show up on screen.
Ooh, you can make my STREAMLOOTS card of her. No. Sorry.
I 100% can actually make it do that.
And it also works because it's also for Diana. So
She's not a bird,
Bird-like.
she's a dragon.
Lizard person confirmed.
Lizard person confirmed.
Oh
So
my
with
God.
that,
Diana, I
what
love
do
you.
these bones
Don't kill me.
form? What are you making?
I'm so glad you asked.
I'm not.
So-
I already know.
I think that what we are going to do right now, as I animate these thralls, is we're going to start out with So Eric, what do you think? GM's choice, beefy or sheer quantity?
I don't care.
Let's
I'm ready for both.
I think bone bread.
Which one are you doing?
Awesome. I'm gonna do 4 skeletons and 1 bone beast.
You can do. Cool. Cool.
We're maxing out that CR, my friend.
Yeah, that's great.
One of the skeletons, Everett.
Wow.
Everin, she's not dead yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
All right.
I saved the skeleton for you.
Now,
Wink.
for clarity, how can you control them, and how many hit points do they have?
Oh, I can send you the stats.
No. I just want to change the hit points on them. How many hit points do they have?
Oh, beautiful. The bone beast is going to be 28 hit points, and the skellies are 13.
Here, we'll just use a skeletal minotaur for Bone Beast.
Oh, hell yeah! We love
Yeah,
Are they
it.
who's running
large
the
or are they
shop,
normal? Are
Oh,
they
it's fine. Don't worry.
Are they
about
large or normal sized?
Everett.
it. The bone beast,
Yeah.
medium.
Okay. And how many hit points?
28.
Okay. And AC?
AC is 14 for the bone beast,
Okay.
and
And what about the other ones?
13 for the skellies.
And what's their how many hit points?
For the skeleton,
Mm-hmm.
13.
Okay. Okay. So regular skellies is perfect. So I just needed to change
Like I
it.
said, lots of boning going on.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna fucking delete this
Welcome
one.
to
I'm gonna
Bone
give you
Time.
control over them, Allie, because I feel like you're gonna need to move them around. Actually, I'll just do anybody. It'll make it easier. We'll just say a non-generic token, because then anybody can move them. All players. All right, there we go. And I will. You have 4 of these bastards.
I sure do.
Fuck. Okay, there's your fucking army.
We love it.
No.
And as these these bony boys are coming to life, Wehan is just going to look up at the group and just say, "What have you let happen?" And that's her turn.
Oh, boy, yeah, great. This fight's going to be smashing, literally. Thank you so much for bringing an army to the party. I love summoners. Summoners are the best. Yeah. Do they go on your action?
They sure do. So let's do this. All right. I think first Skelly is going to go. Come on.
I made a mistake.
There we go. Up this way. And I'm just going to go ahead and do the movements first, and then we'll do the attacks.
Yeah, sure. Why not? While they're
One
doing
and
this,
two.
this class is from Valda's Spire, right? Isn't that what this is from?
Baldur's Spire of Secrets.
Yeah, Valda's Spire's Secrets from Mage Hand Press. It's a full 5e necromancy class. Like,
Love it.
whole kit and caboodle. Not just taking necromancy spells, it's an entire class. And it scares me. It's kind of got like a
Great.
sorcerer vibe for casting, but man, some of these spells are none of that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, okay, cool. This is how we're going to do this. That seems right.
Okay?
No, wait, that's Torak. Might be.
No, yeah, you could kill him too.
No, that's okay. That's okay. There we go. This seems right. This seems right. Okay, so Skelly time. Let's do it. We'll start over here. And this is gonna be new character. Who dis? Oh God. I don't have the desk real estate for Wehan. Okay,
Welcome to being a GM.
right. Let's see.
I just print those
Okay.
little bastards on tiny little note cards if I were you.
Oh yeah. So our Skelly boys have some short swords. Oh, I could have just kept them ranged and used the bow. It's fine.
Too
First
bad.
attack.
So sad.
7. Let's see. Yep. Okay, over here we've got a 17 and a 16 to hit.
Nope, and I'm going to counter strike for the missed blows within 3.
Ooh, okay.
I hit a 24 and a 19.
Yeah, those hit on both of them.
All right. I'm going to use my enervating blade. I do a lot of damage with this.
Cool.
Now, are they immune to necrotic damage?
No, but
I
they're
don't think they are.
only poison and exhaustion.
I thought so. Yep. So the first hit does 20 points.
Okay, he's gone.
The second hit is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14 points.
That's enough. Bye-bye.
Boom. Boom.
Ruh-roh.
As he
Fine,
hits
it's
one
fine.
and sears through it, hits through the other one, he yells in... I think it's in Salamnik, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
His violent flames waver over his body and coalesce up around his skull. He points to Diana's character and says, "You let the Lord of Death take that is not his." And he points to you as a knight because you were the closest knight in the room, and his blade burst into purple flames. That was my reaction.
Okay.
Keep going.
Alrighty. So I went ahead and rolled to hit already.
Okay.
Cool. So over here, this one was a good one, the top north one.
Okay. Hitting this guy?
That one was a 20.
Or this
no,
guy?
up there. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry. I'm touch padding. It's a little
You're fine.
roughy. That's a 21 to hit.
That hits me.
Utes, we love that. Okay, cool.
This one is
So
not...
that-
You actually technically have advantage if you want to roll another one because he's pinned under rock.
Oh, we love that. Yeah.
Because you might be able to get a crit.
No,
Okay.
no, that was a 3.
Okay. Take the damage.
Let's see. The damage is going to be 6 points of stabby damage.
Take it. Great.
Okay, cool. And then over here for the other one,
Okay.
the skeleton, which I didn't move him quite far enough. There we go. This guy is getting
A mage hand press. Sorry about that. Answering chat.
16. So I think
Yes.
that's a no. that does hit him?
No. 16 does not hit these guys.
Okay, cool. And I just realized that this guy has some pack tactics, so I get advantage on that roll. Originally it was an 18. This one is a 3. So 18 it is.
18 hits.
Eat it, skellies. Let's do this.
Sweet
So-
bone on bone action.
Oh yeah. That is a lie. Hold on, let me double check. Sorry, I'm going between two.
Now, I would like to
Yeah.
remind you, Allie, you can spend cards to add damage to any spell. And technically speaking, you can blow a blue card if you want and add extra damage to your skeleton hit. See where this is going?
Let's do that. I feel like that's great. So we're starting with 13 points of no.
Ooh. Do
Yeah,
you
13 points
do
of
you
damage.
want to do extra damage, or do you want to do an elemental effect on it and just have him burning from it?
Considering that purple flame is like kind of their thing.
Only this
don't
guy.
think- Okay.
Only this one. The other ones are just skeletal-looking knights.
Okay.
You can pick any element you
I still
want.
feel like flaming skeletons is always going to be a bad time. It's like when you set a zombie on fire and now you just have a burning zombie.
So do you want to give up a green card for a D4, a blue card for a D6, a purple card
do a
for...
blue.
All right, we'll get rid of this one. Where you spent Kyler's. Kyle, thank you. Add an extra
Oh,
D6
that's-
to your damage.
Okay, that's 16 points of damage.
All right, I'll take my 16. Are you now done trying to beat me up with skeletons?
Let me just double check. Yes. Yes, I am.
Great. That's awesome. Thank you.
Bye.
My turn. So for those who want to know what this guy looks like, this group last Monday found out that this is a knight known as Sar Lamar. He was someone who failed in one of their duties. I'm going to put his art on screen because he is dope looking. This is the gentleman that is currently standing at the foot of the sarcophagus. He's large, like I said, torn green armor, flaming sword, and skull. There's a lot to goes with this guy, so I'm hoping he lasts more than one round. And since Kelly's in the room, I'm worried that is not going to happen. So, I'm going to go with him and do as much as I can in this impactful moment. He is going to... Guess we're going to have to start with this. I am going to throw a throwing axe with one hand at your skeletal knight that is here. Your skeletal... What is it? A brawler? What are they called?
The bone beast?
The bone beast? At the bone beast.
Boner.
I fling it with one hand. He pulls it out in stride while walking, flings it and hits it. I'm assuming a 19 hits in the back of the head.
It sure does.
With that hit, he takes a total of... That's still good damage. Okay. 14 points.
Okay, we can do that. That's okay.
As he throws that one, with my extra, I charge through the two of you at her. So you are welcome to take an attack of opportunity if you want, Easttide.
Yeah. My gaff.
Okay.
Let's see. Staff whacker. I've done a staff whacker yet. That is going to be a 16.
Do I get an attack of opportunity as well, Eric? Or no?
Do you have reach?
No, that's what I was asking.
No,
I
no, no,
wasn't
you have to
sure
have
because
reach.
S-Tide's in the middle of two squares, so
No, remember, it's always the top one.
yeah. Okay.
Eric, I like your flaming.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I like it too. Why is it hidden? It's so weird. He's hidden underneath the R7 for me.
That is a 17.
That does not hit. As he gets his arm up and blocks your incoming staff attack, I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Dex a 18.
As he hits his armor against it, there's a spark of purple flame, and it sprays out and tries to engulf your staff as you're pulling it back. With that, I'm gonna lay waste to the other knight in the room. My first attack with my enervating blade does a 24 hit you, Vilena.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna follow that up with my second attack for a 21.
Yes.
Okay, so both attack hits. These are necrotic damage if you have any resistances. First blow does 13 points. Second blow does 16 points. You feel as the purple fire creeps through the wounds and festers, like licking and burning, almost like alcoholic fire, as it just continues to flicker and sputter and go out and come back into existence. Because I hit with both, he hooks you with the cross hilt and headbutts you with his flaming skull. Does a 17 hit you?
Yeah,
Would it if you spend your Ttrpgfamily card to raise your AC?
that was gonna be the thing I was gonna ask you if I could do.
Absolutely.
Can I spend some cards to get my AC up, please.
I mean, lineage card, if you do a lineage, let's find the Ttrpgfamily. If you do the Ttrpgfamily card, that gives you your bonus to your AC, doesn't it? The blue one?
Yes.
It's gotta be the blue
Plus
one, though.
3.
Yep. All right,
Plus
we'll
3.
spell the one from Kyler. Does that stop you from getting hit?
Yes, the second one, yes.
As the face
yeah, the
is
19.
coming in and the eyes burn, you can see his teeth are all black and rotten. When he opens his mouth, the fire kind of streams out and around him, as it looks like he's trying to speak. When he's close to you, you can hear him again say, Lord Soth calls to Solimar. I must haunt you through the flames of the cataclysm. That ends his turn. And then takes us to Valina.
I'm,
You sure are.
Bailey, I'm
Okay.
sending you a message in our chat.
And these guys were at 8. So I needed to add the Skeletal Knight. And Skeleton. I'll just delete this one. All right. Valina, you're up. What would you like to do? He is in your grill.
Okay.
no, but now I gotta remember. Okay, I'm going. Do I have any cards to do my acid breath?
Sure do.
Then I'm going.
Open with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta open my mouth wide. The scales, like along my, like the face of my skin, start to like bubble up into the face, and I'm gonna an acid breath attack. On
I 100% failed this roll.
Oh shit! Really?
Good.
I failed this save. Really bad, actually. Ttrpgfamily points, Ttrpgfamily points. Allie, I would like to remind you that we are currently at 10 Ttrpgfamily points. Oh yeah, you're a guest star.
You're a guest star. You get to use Ttrpgfamily points.
15 points.
15? Okay.
Yes.
All right. And that was your card. Is there anything you would like to do? You want to attack me? Come at me, bro?
Yes. Yeah. Let me. Let's do. But while we're space,
Yeah, you're in
I'm
melee.
going-
We're close.
yeah, I'm going to talk to my claw.
And what would you like to ask your claw?
Are you ready to fight with me?
I've been wanting to kill people for weeks.
And then I just shove my claw into his throat.
Give me a roll. Let's see if I can stop this from happening.
Gonna decapitate flaming head guy.
Oh,
I'm
I didn't even think
dead
about
and I
this.
can't even breathe, and I'm still choking.
Diana, behind the sound of your normal claw that you hear other whispers, and you see those eyes flare up on the ruby on the back of your gauntlet again. And there's some whispers behind the voice. And you can even hear them arguing a little bit between each other.
They're arguing. I recognize the voice.
You know your claw's voice, but the other one you do not know. You don't even know the language.
Let's see. Plus 8?
To hit? I don't know. It's your character sheet. I don't know.
Help me.
I don't know.
What are you trying to do?
My claw.
I think it's a plus 8. It sounds correct.
Yeah, so 18 plus 8.
That 100% hits me. I am taking that in the face. Would love to spend Ttrpgfamily points, but I can't. Allie, you have a 5, a 10, and a 15 cost. If we happen to get to 20, there is a 20 cost.
Cool.
And no, I'm not telling you what they are for this one.
That's max damage, 8 points.
8 points?
Gauntlet.
Cool.
Wait, but don't you get sneak attack though?
Yeah, you do.
Or did you swap that out?
No, she's still... Unless you got rid of it.
Oh, I didn't get rid of it.
Oh, okay. Then you still get sneak attack. It's flanked.
Because yeah, you're flanking with Aldrin.
Roll all them beautiful D6s.
Okay. 5, 10, 15 more points.
That equals Michael Jordan 23 altogether.
Our Lord and Savior, the true patron, Michael Jordan.
Look, kids. This group wants Michael Jordan to be a god in Dragonlance, and all the gods are gone. I'm just saying, if you're watching this, Wizards of the Coast, and you would like to make Michael Jordan a god in Dragonlance, no one would be mad. Not anybody. Just saying.
Just don't make it 32, the false prophet.
No, yeah, you can't have the false
Don't
prophet.
you dare.
I did get that far.
Diana, is there anything else you'd like to
Yes.
use? You used the blue card and a green card. Is there any other actions you would like to take?
I don't. Actually, I do have bonuses. I have a new. I'm going to see. Moralize him.
Oh,
Oh no, I didn't use a weapon. Well, I guess
your claw's a weapon.
Yeah,
100%. It's a claw gauntlet.
may I try to demoralize him?
Sure, you can try to demoralize me. I'll let you.
Okay. Save. He'll save.
Will save. Oh, okay. Hold on here.
Wisdom. Alright.
It's okay. We're all Pathfinder fans.
fair.
Fair. 19.
Save.
19. All right.
See if anything.
Okay.
On a successful save, the target has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next.
So I have disadvantage on a failed save or successful? I made the save, right?
On a successful save, the target has disadvantage.
Fuck me.
Next attack roll before the
That
end of
is bullshit, 5e. All right, well, that's fun for you. That takes us now to the governor.
Do I get to go?
No.
All right, I'm sitting
I
at
don't even
16.
see you.
I'm sitting at 16 and
Oh, I skipped you. I'm not sorry, but I'm
you're not sorry. You are 0% sorry for skipping me.
The governor was excited to go to combat, man.
He
hasn't
just
seen
cut the
combat in
line.
50 years, and now
He
he's
saw
20 something. He's
upstairs.
flying, ready to go.
He saw Capwn upstairs.
No, he didn't.
Get in the
All
line.
right.
Back of the line. No soup
Get
for
in the
you.
back of the line. What would you like to do? I did not mean to skip you.
All right. Well, I don't like him moving in like that. So I'm actually gonna move. Oh, this is probably a bad idea, but
Oh, for
Make
those who
him-
haven't seen it, keep going.
burn a little bit here.
I'm going
move
to
it
show off
there.
Weehan's art here, because I don't think people have seen this yet. This is Weehan's card for those who haven't seen it.
Now I see him.
Yeah.
So I remember what happened last time when I was in the capital with the door, and I channeled my Namajor lineage power
Yes.
to get the moons to hopefully try and align with me. So I'm gonna do that as I cast Eldritch Blast and see if I can't turn this guy into a door that gets shattered.
All
by
right.
Eldritch Blast.
All right. All right. I need a D6 from you, and I need
Okay.
D20 from the audience.
I'm playing one from Serving Hands from 42 days ago.
Perfect. And what do you got for your D6, Kelly?
My D6 is a 1.
Okay, White Moon,
Okay. You know
And
what? It's
then-
all right. Balance them out.
and D20 from them. Forgot what.
My uncanny dog.
Hey, you learn by playing a character. I think that levels go too fast in D&D, and you never get to actually use all your abilities enough to be comfortable with them. Athantia was different because our game moved really slow in Athantia.
I'll use it.
Yeah, well, you learn the hard way. While we're waiting for the
Okay.
D20 from the audience, what is yours due? Good means, I will tell you this, a D20, oh, there it is. Nessie's got us. What do you got, Nessie?
17.
It's just a random chart. There's no, so 17?
Yeah.
17, so 17. Your AC increases by 2, or
Oh, yeah.
an allies can increase by 3.
I will have the allies increased by 3. I'm going to put it on Ttrpgfamily because he seems to be calling her out.
Oh, wait, 100%. Gunning her down. You are correct.
So, plus I don't know how long it lasts for. Now I'm shooting the Eldritch Blast. Take a look at my character sheet real quick because it's been a while.
It lasts... Oh, it lasts for as long as you cast spells. If there's a break in spells, it can't be a cantrip. It has to be a spell.
Okay.
So if you cast like a first level spell next round, it'll continue.
Okay.
I knew there was a duration on it. I was trying to find it.
That was a 20 to hit.
Oh, yeah, it hits me.
Okay. So that was the first one.
Can't do my special thing that I wanted to do.
For 8 points of force damage.
8 points. Does yours throw him or do anything?
No, I'm not that special.
Alright.
Second beam from Eldritch Blast.
Twin blast, yep.
Natural
yep.
20. Fuck yes to spell dice. Let's fucking go. So now, because I got a 20, you know what? I'm just gonna blow him. I'm gonna spend my other 3 Namajor hit die points.
Okay.
So that gets me 4d10 crit. This is a repeat of what happened last time, to a degree.
What did I tell you? I told you this guy would not get to do his talk and information he needs to share because he's just going to get blown to smithereens.
5. Okay. So there's that.
I'm fighting skeletons, a necromantic woman that is bringing hell upon me, a knight that apparently can breathe fucking acid. I had no chance. Skeleton still have to go.
10.
And a kender.
And a kender.
8.
And a god caller.
Okay, so that was with using a blue.
Okay.
I guess I'll see if there's any greens that I feel like burning.
There's always greens from the other team. I didn't say that out loud. Whoops.
It's probably down. Oh my gosh, we have so many of them.
There's a lot of greens.
Yeah. I will spend Kyler's +2 charisma dex skill roll from 97 days ago.
Yeah, blow those old cards.
Thank you, Kyler.
Thank you, Kyler. So then that's going to be another 4. 78 points of damage.
I'm sorry, what?
78 points of damage.
God.
I spent my last... Listen, I said I was keeping 3 in the tank, so I spent my 3 hit die to use my Namajor ability. So it's 40, plus the dice that I rolled, plus the 5, plus the blue, plus the green cards. 78 points of damage.
Audience, can I get a D20 roll, please? I need a D20. No, well, I mean, sort of.
No.
Sort of. I need
Last
a...
time you played this, I said to Adam, I have never create so much damage.
Listen, the only
In
reason
my
this is
life.
happening is because I was able to use my blood.
I blame cards.
This wasn't even... Well, part of it was from the card. It's because of the Namajor bloodline power that I
No,
have.
that's fine.
78 points, yeah, dude. She fucking alpha strike. It's just, boom. Oh, that wasn't enough. Let me double down DBZ style and increase the size of that fucking beam.
Kinda, yeah, because Adriel carries the torch for Silver Fox.
Like the first one
Lizard
hits.
person.
First one hits, and it's like, please. And then the second beam hits him. A 12, okay.
Fox.
Okay.
I'm the same.
What type of damage is it?
Force.
Oh, fuck. It's a critical, too.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do anything. So this guy has undead fortitude. If the damage reduces a knight to 0 hit points, he must make a Constitution saving throw equal to a certain DC.
Okay.
If they make it, they have 1 hit point.
Okay.
I can't do that because if it's bludgeoning or a critical, you cannot make that roll.
Okay.
So how do you want to blow them apart?
Oh my god. Okay. I actually did not expect this to happen.
I had 74 hit points left.
So I feel like Adriel's starting to lose it a little bit. Like it's just been like a complete shit show since the word go.
Wait till you get upstairs.
Yeah, well, I'm not up there yet.
When
So-
you see the second floor.
She sees this thing just go after Velina and just wreck her face, and it's like between the aging and getting hit all the time, and like just she's just like, you stay the fuck away from my friends. And instead of it's like kind of like just I want to say like low, but it's kind of flat in comparison to like everything that's going on. And we were talking about how they like the beams come out of her eyes when she's using Warcaster.
Goddamn Super Saiyan.
It's almost just like Homelander just and just core right through his skull.
Oh, so there is a burst of purple flame that flashes, filling the room, and it like blows from him, washes against the walls. You can see all the runes and glyphs on the walls, and it's a quick glimpse of the history of what is buried here. Anyone in the room can make a history check at disadvantage to retain the knowledge.
Ooh.
I mean,
Hey, Eric.
I
Yes.
would try, but I don't think that's gonna happen for me.
Yes. Yes. All powerful.
Give me that 9, baby.
Fuck me. Natural
Yes.
20 and an 8.
Okay. Weehan?
I got 7 and 9 close to it too.
Weehan, you sounded like you had a question.
I kind of did. I'm wondering if, in conjunction with my researcher feat from my background, which is when I attempt to learn or recall a piece of lore, if I do not have the information, I often know where to find and who I can obtain it. Blah blah blah. Oh, never mind. There's somewhere in here that's basically just like, you're smart. You can do things a little easier, but it's not that one. So ignore me until I find it.
Okay, well, would you like to make your roll a disadvantage?
Let's do this. Okay. That is most feats I've ever had. Did you say this one is history or religion?
It's history at disadvantage, unless you want to spend 5 Ttrpgfamily points for you on knowledge checks. You can get advantage, which would make it just a normal roll.
Okay, it's a 16.
Okay. Anybody else? Higher than 16?
No. No.
You know, I was too busy coring this dude's skull.
Yeah. We're not history buffs here.
I'm trying to favor my.
Okay.
Foxy.
All
You
right.
silvery scaled fox, you.
So you retain a little bit of it, Weehan. As you go through, you can see the flash of what's going around. There is, at the back, next to the dragon, above it, like on the wall, there is this purple glyphic rune that shows. And it is of a flying city surrounded in dragons. But that city is in the middle of like a descent. And at the foot of it, behind the dragon that you couldn't see before, is this knight standing here as it falls.
Ooh.
The rest of
Okay.
it you don't get in time, mostly because of where you're standing. The other 2 knights, though, unfortunately, do not go away, and they are still here. And it is important, because they have a fuck ton of hit points.
Okay, so then with that being, I was going to ask like if they're still there.
They are still there.
Then I'm just, it's not going to be nearly the same, but I'm going to use,
What would be?
I'm going to use 2 points because I have 4 out of 6. I'm going to use 2 to quicken
Okay?
and do another Eldritch Blast at one of them.
Because fuck it.
Because fuck it. So this one is still up, right? They're not prone or anything?
No. The one is prone, but he would be disadvantaged to shoot at distance. If you shoot the one that's on the sarcophagi, like coming out of it, he's just a regular roll.
Cool. That's what I was. Okay, that was another natural 20.
What?
Moxie?
I'm fucking
This was my
serious, Eric.
Tuesday all over again.
I'll take a picture of it. It's the
I
Monty
believe
dice.
you. Just Moxie boned me last week. 20s all week.
The dice must be like, yo, let's just hurry up this combat so we can get some story going. So the first hit was 21.
Yep, hits. 100%.
No, I mean the damage.
Oh,
was
damage
21.
Okay, still up.
Because there's a crit. And then the second one.
Oh, you get the
that
dual
is-
blast with this still too? Damn.
Yeah, that was only an 18 to hit.
Still hits me.
Okay. That is 8 points of force damage.
All right, I am still standing, but he is wrecked. There's bone falling off of him. Wisps
And I'm
of
just
black.
I'm just breathing in and out, just like super heavy.
Okay, well now the governor gets to go, and the governor's like, well, shit. I think I can't charge in. He's gonna go here, and he's going to ready himself because he has an ability he can use to help protect somebody. And then, because he was here when you got knighted, so he has lots of questions. That will take us to... Where is it at? Where's my piece at? Who's next? Why'd it go away? You piece of shit. Turn order. That's the skeletons are next. Okay. I can do a lot of damage. I'm going to start with your skeleton. I'm under the rubble. It is going to try to just grab you and do damage with his hands and not use its weapon because I'm obviously pinned under rock. With disadvantage, I hit a 14.
14 just hits.
All right. So with that, I'm going to... Boy. What does my claw do? Okay.
You want to kill it? You want to kill it?
13 points of damage.
Oh, you kill it! Yeah.
Okay, so hold on though. There's
Does
that,
something
and
happen
then
at times?
hold on here. It might be. Hold on. DC spell. All right, Allie, I gave you the first 3 things you can spend Takesis points on. If you would like to use the second ability for 10.
Ooh. Yeah, let's do that. Wait. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, it's just around it.
Okay. Cute.
So, as that happens, the bones rattle and vibrate, and feathers start to like protrude out of bone pieces as it explodes in this innervation of black necromantic magic. I can't make this save because I'm at disadvantage because I'm trapped in a rubble. How much piercing damage and necromantic damage do I take?
Let's find out.
Shoot. No.
Look, Athantia dice coming in clutch with max damage for that one. Plus.
He's like, I'm never making dice for the
Daunting
cast
dice
ever
would
again.
be
14. That's
No,
14
I didn't
points
have it
of.
How many points?
14.
Okay. Still up. I'm going to use my move action to stand up and out of it and move 5 foot. This one's going to go. He gets 2 attacks. First one on the skeleton, 16. The second one on the bigger skeleton, 18. Those both hit.
Yes. Wait. You said 18, and what was the other one?
16 on the small one, 18 on the big one.
I believe that's going to be a yes.
14 points
yes.
of damage on him.
On
On the small
Skeledro.
one.
on
22
okay, cool.
points on the big one.
They're all gone.
I killed 2. He faces down at Torak, and he's going to use his third attack by hitting, since he hit twice. I hit Torak. Would you like to make your save for Torak? The damage is 14 points. So you need to make a Constitution 14, or he takes a wound.
That is a 15 on the die.
All right, you were good. That takes me out of combat. The Skeleton Knights win. He's not moving. Easttide. This place is chaos. Absolute pandemonium. Purple flames everywhere. Shit's going awry. What do
Now,
you wanna do?
you also said, we were told that there was an artifact we had to make sure to
There
find
is. Yes, I did say that.
out. Where, and we had,
Religious reference.
yeah,
It's
we
a
had
relic.
seen, it said a spear that we had seen sticking out of that dragon.
Yeah, through the dragon like it was slain.
Okay. Where is it sticking out of? Like it's
Through its
punches
head.
chest, through its head.
Mhm.
Can I run over to that?
If you would like to.
Yeah, over to the head and. see
Okay,
if
I need,
can-
right here, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw as the purple flames try to leap from the brazier.
Jeez, that is going to be a 22.
You're good. I do not get a hold of you. It's a shame. It's a shame.
I'll run over to the head.
They're just kind of boiling and falling out of it. All right, you get to the head. So it's a spear. It's touching what like part of the lid of the sarcophagus. The haft of the spear is even broken off, and the spearhead goes up through the top of the dragon's head.
Okay. Can I see if I can pull that thing out?
You have to scale it.
Okay.
And it's big. It's 20 foot at the back of this chamber, tall.
Okay. I'll start seeing if I can climb.
Give me an athletics
great.
check. Very important that this goes well.
Ooh,
Are you a risk taker, Adam?
Are you
adrenaline junkie?
I am an adrenaline junkie to re-roll that.
As you
Yeah,
grab
buddy.
onto the jaw, the lower jaw falls off and hits the ground and crumbles.
Oh boy.
Oops. That is going to give me only a 13.
That, unfortunately, is not very good. You get a hold of the spear, and you pull, and you see the crack along the neck as you and the head fall backwards.
Oh boy.
You are going to get crushed by a dragon skull right now. You do get a dexterity save for half.
Okay.
It is 30 points. 31 points. That's the damage, so you gotta get me your dexterity save.
No, I'm not taking half of that. I'm taking full.
As you do have the tip of this long spear in your hand, but it crushes. And you failed.
Did.
You are
By how
pinned
much?
under the dragon head. Doesn't matter.
Or not how much, but
I mean, unless he has a way to change it. But he rolled a 13, right?
Yeah.
That's not very good. You do get it though, but you are pinned under the dragon head. As everyone watches as this dragon head falls, Weehan, you see a Kender get pinned underneath this skull of like
The most
stone.
handsome Kender you've ever seen.
Sure, it's kind of hard to tell under rubble. Like that's, I don't know if that's true. Torak goes. Torak is worried about this. Can I get a D20 roll from the audience and a D10 just in case? And we'll come back to that scene based on what happens. Weehan, all chaos is broken loose. They've killed a knight in this room. The skull is chattering and rolling on the ground.
Oh, the skull is chattering and rolling on the ground?
Next to the woman and what you know is the younger governor over here.
Okay. I'm going to saunter across to Velina. And, oh, come on. I'm going to, while rubbing my temples, of course. And I'm just gonna go, you're not looking too good right now. You might want to keep your wits about you. And I'm gonna pat her on the shoulder and cast Stone Bones.
Oh, god damn it. Okay.
So, Stone Bones down to
D10, what do we get? That's a crit. So we do 10, 18,
yo.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 damage. Jesus Christ, he blasts this thing.
Wait.
Dang, son.
He's going to line up to make sure it can't move.
So, with Stone Bones, you are now magically reinforced. So you get resistance to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing until the end of your next turn.
Let me get this straight.
Oh.
Let me get this straight. She has scales on her face now. She has extra armor from a magical shield from Adriel.
Yes.
And now her bones are hardened.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wizard,
That's my
write better
you.
adventures.
So that's my bonus action. For my action, I'm going to snap my fingers in the air where the pile and like look over at the piles of bones, and I'm gonna go, no, you lazy fucks, you're not done yet. And you see the energy kind of start to converge, and the
Did you just
bones
reanimate
almost
them all?
magnetically all kind of like just move to the same area of the room.
Oh.
And again, they just kind of start to pulsate. I'm gonna summon one Grave Touch Ghoul. He is, again, medium.
Okay. Let me go
and
get you
I,
a ghoul.
We can just use the Minotaur one. That's fine.
Nope. Oh, no, I have ghouls. Don't you fucking
Perfect.
worry. You know how many tokens I have? Come on now. I even have animated ones you want to get special up in here. Here, we'll get special. There you go.
All right. Oh, look at him go. Oh, I can't move him.
I know you
But
can't. I gotta
I'm
fix
going
it.
to
Where do you want him at?
right
Look at-
here,
look at that
next to the
handsome man.
Kender.
Controlled by all, any players. And how many hit points does he have?
63.
What's his AC?
Oh, only 12.
No, that's not bad. All right. Save.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you want him where? Now you can move him.
Cool. He's over here, and I'm going to have him start to lift the skull.
Oh, give me an athletics. What's his strength?
What's 4? 18?
Okay, give me a roll. Let's see if this thing's
Jim.
strong enough.
That's an 18.
He lifts it enough that we're on his action. He will be able to crawl out.
All right. And that there is my turn.
Cool. Salamar is dead, so Adriel, it's your turn.
I'm gonna use
So
subtle
sad.
spell and cast what I was talking about in our.
Is
war
it at
room
least
chat.
a spell that is not a cantrip?
Yes.
Cool. You get to keep your armor then.
Okay,
Or
and
Farkesis
then
does.
Belina, or I can roll it for you. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chat's all rooting for you. What happened to my GM fans up in here? What happened to all you
You're
motherfuckers?
welcome.
Y'all leave me?
So then there's that, and that was a bonus action.
Okay.
So I guess I'm gonna kind of stay put for now. I mean, I can.
Are you casting anything? Do anything else? There's still 2 skeletons left. Both up. This one is now standing.
Let's see. Okay. You can't cast another. I guess I can cast. Yeah, I can do a cantrip. So I'll use Eldritch Blast again.
Okay.
I'm looking at the rules for casting
Oh,
a
yeah.
leveled spell versus a cantrip spell. So
Oh, yeah. I just did that when I played my bard on Sunday.
let's see.
Rule number 1, don't let
This-
Eric play bards.
Skeleton that is in. Is he still down on the ground?
No, he's up. He took his move
Okay.
action to stand up. He's out of the rubble.
All right. I'm gonna focus fire on him because it sounds like.
Oh, Torak is just
hopefully-
whooping on this.
Yeah. Okay.
When you're a
First
gargoyle,
attack.
you get to do G-like things.
26 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
Okay.
Kelly's goat. With
For-
horns and everything.
14 points of damage for the first one.
Still up.
Okay. Second one was another natural 20. I'm not lying. I'm 0% lying. 15. 20.
Kelly's like, I want to get the
23.
role play, goddammit.
What'd you say,
23.
Kelly?
Yeah. 23 points of Michael Jordan damage.
Kelly's our Michael Jordan.
I'm channeling the power of my patron.
I swear to God, if Kelly shows up wearing like an old fucking Jordan jersey, the fucking, she's our glass cannon Sid. So I know at least Allie got that. Fuck, I'm still standing, but I'm fucking hurting. Felina, it is your turn. The
my
mayor looks to
turn.
you and says, I have your back. Whatever you do, I do with.
All right.
And he was a knight too, so I mean he does know.
Let me.
He's a soldier, sorry, soldier.
Oh, that. The one that Kelly was fighting, which
One in the hole.
This one.
This guy right here. Yeah.
He's almost dead. He's
Torak-
ragged.
Torak is fighting the one over
Here.
in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
This is
You can get a
fine.
charge easy. It's only 15
Charge.
foot. You can
Yeah,
charge either one.
I'm gonna charge the one that's almost gone just to get rid of him.
Okay.
Cool,
And
let's
then
see
he
if
will
I get rid of
step in between to defend.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay.
Roll to hit.
Yeah.
I still wear my old Michael Jordan jersey all the time. Thanks, JD.
Oh, I'm gonna use. I rolled a 1.
That sounds good for me.
I'm gonna use my rabbit's foot.
Oh fuck! I forgot. You know, I forgot
turns
you
it into
even
a great
had that
update.
thing.
Do you want to?
When did we get that thing? That was a long time ago.
You got it.
Rolling treasure.
Yeah, when we were
day.
rolling.
So why don't you tell everybody
treasure.
what the amazing rabbit foot does?
Shitty.
It is for
Let
me.
Find it. I think it turns a critical failure into.
Takes a 1 and
Yes.
turns it into a 20. Bro, this fight was
Rabbit's foot natural one
stacked
becomes
in
a
your
natural
favor.
20, then no longer
Rabbit's foot
magical.
tied on belt, so it's on my belt. Turns in that one.
Lemmy, they're doing great. I, on the other hand, not so great. While she's rolling damage over there,
Insane.
I have not succeeded in anything other than dropping a dragon skull on a Kender, a stone one, and showcasing our player from Tuesday coming back and playing Weehan. I have literally lost every fight.
Attack, right?
Sure.
Why
Sure,
not?
why not?
Get us some big damage, Diana.
Oh, yeah, and
Let's
70,
go.
and Kelly started off by Kameo waving somebody for 78 points of damage.
It's just 21.
Wait,
Cool.
but it crit though. So
Cool, great.
21.
He's
How
dead.
many-
Crit?
I had 15.
oh, it does. Okay.
So you run up and whoosh. What are you using for a weapon at this point? The pick?
My rapier.
Oh, you're using your rapier. So you run it through his head. He's dead. I don't have enough points to spend to do what I wanted to do because some other person on the show right now used all my Takesis points. Valina, that's your turn. He is protecting you. That takes us to Skeletal Knight. I will go. Come on, Skeletal Knight. We got to kill somebody here, right? First attack hits. Second attack doesn't hit. So I only get one attack on him. You take 18 points of damage. So you make me a Constitution saving throw of 18 for Torak.
It's a 15
It's not the dice. I haven't had an action, JD. They're just blowing everything up and fucking swarming me.
So that gives him a 21.
Does not. Stone bodied, puts his glaive up in between, lowers it with the sword, and like pushes it aside for his turn. Aldrin, you are able to crawl out from underneath.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Oh my god, Ellie, you look like a boss with
Under,
that drink.
I know.
thing.
Rihan's just like
I just want a picture of that,
Philistines.
right?
The
These,
vibe I've always wanted. I don't have a boss necklace though.
these silly bitches.
Pretty much. We're gonna get a scolding from Weehan after this.
Okay, I'm gonna crawl out.
Yep.
I've got
There.
the spear in one hand, and I have my horse. Other.
Just want to remind you that that is this sinewy, creepy, black saliva dripping undead creature that held it up for you.
Yeah. I just look at him like, ah, oh, that's very kind of you. Keep good. Yeah.
As soon as your feet are out, it lets go.
Oh, thank you.
Don't drop your drink, Allie.
Fine, it's fine. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's like gunshots or fireworks, because I've heard both tonight.
Welcome to the city.
He's hidden. I guess I want to check out the spear.
Exactly.
I mean, I see like the Mayor Valina.
Yeah, they're still fighting one more, but it looks like it's handled.
Yeah.
If you look at the spear, I will give you a quick description, just like a quick once over. It is old, tarnished, but when your thumb brushes across it, the rust seems to fall off. And it is a shiny, mercurial-looking metal underneath. Very similar to some of the other metals that you have found.
Oh,
Do you have Detect Magic?
I do.
Would you like to cast it?
Yes, I would. I would like to do.
As your
Hell
eyes kind of focus in on it, through the rust, beams of light of evocation pour out from underneath. If you would like to give me an Arcana or a Religion check, I can give you a bit more information.
Not about to say, but I'll go with my con.
I want to point out in Tales of the Valiant, Detect Magic, wizards just get it X amount of times a day, no more memorizing that bullshit. Fucking thing that made me more happy than anything else in that book.
No, I have no idea.
Would-
Like
What'd you get?
I'm still. I got a 1.
Do you have any way to get yourself an inspiration? Would you like to take damage for inspiration?
Yeah.
Shh, Diana.
sorry.
I never fail. Only succeed.
I succeed.
Is that really a fucking bonds for you?
Yep.
Goddamn nonsense.
Yeah. Oh
He's a
my-
Kender.
You know what? I don't know. I rolled another 1.
Oh my god!
You're like, looks like garbage. Pocket.
It's very shiny. I flip it over. No,
I mean, you know it's
shiny on
magical.
this side too.
You know it's magical. That's the end of that one. Amazing.
That's what I got. Torque will take a big old fucking swing.
I was gonna say, audience, give me a D20 roll. What did they get? D20, D10, baby. D20, D10 for him. He might be able to body this thing. Is that a mosquito? It's not now.
Oh.
Come on. I know, audience is blowing fire for Torak. D20 and a D10. Let's see what we get here. If it's
He's a
enough.
badass.
He could kill it, but it would be tough. It's pretty beat up. He only gets 1 attack right now. He doesn't get 2 attacks yet. I don't think they ever get 2 attacks. I think that's an ability you have to have. For retainers, at least. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
On audience.
Somebody give me a D20, D10. While that's going on.
Here's let me make it 18.
Yes! Let's go!
Yeah, lemon.
All right, D10.
And then the D10 from
for damage,
Nessie
yeah, we're just auto rolling them
is
every
a
time.
6.
6, so 10 more points. I am still standing, but that's okay. Weehon, it is your turn. One
Awesome,
thing left
okay.
in the room, and I will explain that all the purple fires diminish, and they suck out of the pyre, and they move towards the head of the guy, like it's trying to keep it alive.
Of the skull?
Of the skull.
Or okay.
And it looks like it's trying to keep it alive. It is whispering and saying stuff right now. You're within 5 foot of it. Would you? Okay, this is a very important question to the canon of this character. Would you let them hear? Would you share this information, or do you want to know it only? Because if you only want to know it, I will cut and paste it to you.
I mean, it would depend on the information. I'm not
In general, does she openly share stuff? Know what I'm saying?
She doesn't really keep things secret necessarily.
I mean, I think you're lying to the entire party when you just said that.
This is a party of...
Yeah. This is a
I
party
think it's
of
like if
secret
it's something that's really important, she won't
Okay.
like go blabbing.
I am going to
Just
cut
tell
and
her.
paste all of them to you. These are the things it is whispering over and over, Allie, to Weehon.
Okay.
This is the 3 things. Oh, those are 3 different ones. It did not cut them in 3. It did. It did. I lied. It did. I'll just put a space between to make them easier to read. There you go. These are the things it is whispering as the light's slowly fading from it. What do you want to do?
Can I pick it up?
Sure.
Skull?
Yeah, sure. You grab it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Dexterity saving throw.
Okay, we can do that. Ba-ba-dee-da-ba-da. Can I do this? No,
Would you like to take damage for inspiration?
yeah, fuck it.
2d6 from the audience, please. Who do we got for the inspiration?
This a little bit better. That's not great. That's a 12.
That is not high enough. We'll go back to the first damage for inspiration we have sitting around here. It's Kyler from 40-something days ago. We're getting an oldie but a goodie out. 2d6 from the audience for how much damage she takes. As you grab a hold of it, the fire starts to creep down your hands over the feather, and you can see your skin popping and bubbling. As it is actually destroying your skin. It's like throwing a pork rind, like how you make pork rinds, you put them in and they bubble. That is what your arm looks like right now.
Can I dispel magic?
You can. You would have to concentrate through the 18 points of damage you take from it.
Oh, okay, hold on.
6 points from the inspiration roll.
Yeah.
So just the 18. You have to cast through 18 damage. Which, if I remember correctly, is it 8 plus damage dealt or 10 plus damage dealt?
I thought it was 10 plus the level of the spell.
I think it's damage.
For
Concentration,
so for
5e.
concentration in 5e, it's normally just you roll and it's just a 10. It's like death saves.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's boring.
And it's only after you cast it each round.
Okay, hold on. Concentration is DC equal to 10 or half the damage you
half
take,
the damage.
whichever
Half
is
the
greater.
damage. Okay.
you
So
So it'd be a 10
it'd be 10.
for this.
Well,
Roll
yeah, we
one.
can do that.
Roll one.
18.
Okay, you're fine. So you focus through, cast Dispel Magic. It is not lower than 4th. You will have to roll.
Oh, okay. So that is going to be, and that's just like my spell modifier, right?
Correct.
Oh, not great. 13.
It just keeps burning.
Oh, we hate that. Can I burn a blue card?
What blue card?
Let's see.
What do you got? You have you. The only thing you got was green for inspiration. There's really not a blue card to stop fucking damage to you. There's nothing. There's no blue card that can help you.
Oh, because that would add damage. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
The only thing you can do is adjust the DC by 1, which that is not going to make it. So we will continue next round. You cast this spell. Would you like to move?
Yeah.
And are you still holding the skull?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured you would be. Where would you like to move to?
Let's see. It was my action to pick it up, though, right?
I'll say it's an interact. You could have just picked it up with the interact.
Okay. So then I'm going to walk over here. Nope, that's a wall. Cool.
There's doors shut here, and the purple flames went out in the room, and it's getting dark in here.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Like pitch black.
Cool. Well, that's gonna change some things.
You casted a spell, so you don't really have many actions left.
You're right. Dispel magic was the action.
So I don't know if you want to be there.
No, I really don't.
Maybe here.
Yeah.
But not there.
Back where I was.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you move forward a little bit.
I would say that's my turn.
All right. Works for me.
Yeah.
As the fire dies out, finally the fire on your arm slowly creeps to your shoulder and dies.
Okay. I did have another thing to do here.
What's that?
Because it's a bonus action.
Depends on what it is.
But it's fucking leveled. Never mind.
Yup.
I don't like this spreadsheet as much as I thought I would. That's my turn. I'm done.
I have something, Allie, we can do for your stuff for that. For the thing you sent me a message. With that, the fire dies out. The fire in the room dies out, and the catacombs go dark. Besides here. That would lead us to Adriel and Valina on deck. Adriel, can you see in the dark?
Yeah, I can see in normal darkness and magical darkness.
It's not magical, it's just regular darkness because the flames have went out. The purple flames in the entire place have died.
Okay, well I can see up to 120 feet.
Perfect, you can still see this guy standing over here, and Torak is got him basically pinned against the wall and just wailing on him.
Alright, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
I never would have guessed that would have been the spell you choose.
I know, so surprising.
Eldritch should come with a sticker that says "One Trick Pony."
I've been doing other stuff with my bonus actions.
Every warlock.
19 points, I'm sorry, 19 to hit.
19 hits me, yep.
20.
Okay. So then that is 9 points of force.
Still up.
Okay, second one. That's only a 15.
Does not hit unless you want to spend some cards or do anything.
No,
+2 to hit. You had 16 you hit? Is that what you said?
I had a 15.
No.
Yeah, I don't think +2 is gonna work.
Nope. Are you casting any regular spells to keep her armor up, or are you gonna drop that?
She's still.
I mean, she is.
More.
I mean, she's hurt, but she's not hurt bad.
Well, one more. I'm more concerned about her getting walloped by any other things in the darkness. So I'll use one more use of subtle spell.
Okay.
Along with the spell that I'm using.
Okay.
Belina, check chat.
Okay. Anything else? Are you moving? Are you staying near the exit?
I'm staying near the exit. I'm going to move this way so I have a clearer shot if anything's coming, like if anything
There is
after
a
Wehan.
small purple flame about 30 foot on the silhouette of a woman in armor. Well, 30 foot from you. It's hard to see, but there's someone laying there. And then there's a huge hole with light pouring in, a chandelier on the floor next to them, and it looks like maybe like stairs or something that are in the wall, but it's, while you can see through darkness, it's just debris and rubble right now. Yeah.
There's and I guess as like for your whatever, there's a woman that fell, it looks like, and they've got that purple flame.
Wehan, can I have a perception check at disadvantage?
Absolutely.
There's a good chance you didn't give a fuck about what happened over there.
Yeah. Let's see.
You flew in at Mach speed as a bird.
Disadvantage, perception, la di da. Whoa, that okay.
Doesn't have to be super
Five.
high. A 5 is definitely not good enough, though. Through the debris, it was too hard to see. You didn't notice it either. But yes, Adriel, you are correct. There is somebody back there. All right, is that your turn?
I guess let's wrap it up with that skeleton and see if we can get out this way.
All right, that takes us to Valina. Valina, you're up. You and the mayor are there, and Torak is holding that thing down. Do you step around?
Can't see, right?
It's pitch
Oh,
black
that's
unless you
fine.
can see in darkness.
I can't. So
Mm.
I'm going. I guess lean up against the crypt over here to pull something.
Okay.
I can't see in the dark, so just kill it. That's the best I can.
The mayor reaches down and he pulls out an orb and he smashes it against the wall and it blows up, making light in this corner over here, 30 foot out.
Oh, well, that works. Okay.
He's kind of splattered in it and glowing, almost like a paint. So would you like to take your action? You moved 5 foot, you would still have 25 because he held his action to go with you.
Oh, well then sure. Then I'll try and.
Mhm.
So,
So you're gonna have to move though. So you went 5 in. So here, you were here. You went 5 in, and then you go 1. Yeah, you can get to him. Exactly, actually.
Perfect.
All right, give me a roll to hit. If you hit, you do have sneak attack because he is currently getting the shit kicked out of him by a gargoyle.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
First off.
He has never taken a wound.
15 plus 8.
That hits.
What'd you say? 15 plus 8?
God damn it.
It's 8.
Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Why is that number so fucking common?
Ooh! 8 plus 5 is max damage on the rapier. And,
Sneak attack. I'm probably gonna die here.
You get 10.
that is
Isn't it to these 2 points?
9 points.
He's dead.
9 more points.
He's dead.
close.
He's
22.
dead. As he crumbles into ash and bone back in the sarcophagi, the light continues to glow. The mayor soared out, kind of looking around with it. As everything kind of settles in the room, there is the body behind. Are you going to take time in this room? Is anyone going to the body in the other room? Or are we searching this area? What does the group want to do before we really get into we're out of game time? You know what I mean? Like we're not in minutes anymore, rounds
Need the
anymore.
religious relic first. Before
Got
we
it.
leave this.
Don't worry. I don't know how
He's just all beaten and
Are
bleeding.
you
Got
sure
it.
it's that?
I'm gonna guess so. Sure.
Let me carry it because he's like really badly hurt.
Oh, he's pretty fucked up.
Carry the.
S-Tide, you're standing at least. I'm gonna go see what's up with this glowing person.
Okay. Okay.
As I do that, I light up my I don't need the light, but I mean, in case so people can see where I'm going, I'm going to ignite my flame tongue,
Ignite your flame tongue.
my sword.
Oh, I thought you meant like.
You know, it wouldn't be too far-fetched, would it? Totally acceptable in this.
Right. Fair. So I've got my shield ready. I've got the flame tongue longsword burning up, and I'm gonna.
So as you make your way towards it, and you get closer, it's moments that, and you notice that it is Baxidon that's laying on the ground.
Fuck. I'm going to. Says my bonus. If we're going by rounds, that was my bonus. I'm gonna go in, I guess.
Okay. There's debris and rubble. You look up, you can tell you're in the back entrance into the castle when you look up, and it is like a 30-foot drop.
Okay.
There are steps of stone carved in a semicircle going up to that floor. There are two, a chandelier and rubble around her. Some of the rubble's hit her, but there's a hole in her armor and a purple flame burning out.
Hold on just a second, because I did my move. I did a bonus.
For those who don't know, they're worried because this is the second coolest retainer we've made.
I retain.
And this means we've killed not one but 2 of her retainers as she dies today. Let me put her on screen.
That's a good point.
Dawson's awesome.
Okay.
She's cool. She's a badass.
I'll put it on a big. She's alive because she's a badass. Otherwise, she'd have been dead already. That is who is laying there.
This is a waste of a spell, kind of, but no one can really see me except for her and maybe Aldrin. I'm gonna.
There's a fly, and I'm fucking trying to kill it. It's interrupting my beer drinking session.
I can. I
Not
don't.
allowed. Die.
I'm too cagey. I'm out. I'm out of those points. I'm gonna have to do it. So.
Is it off cam?
Well, I don't know if I mean.
Are you
I don't know if
declaring it as off cam? If so, you can just send it to me in messages.
If no one else can see me, then I
Only
declare
your
off cam.
team can see you right now, and her.
Okay, then I. Well, and she's kind of part of the team, so.
Sure. So just ping me in your channel if you want, or in our DL.
I'll do it in War Room.
Okay, already got it pulled. Secret time. You.
Next time you climb something, you let me do it. Yelling at her while she's doing that.
What do you mean? I was doing fine until the jaw came
Oh,
on
look
hedge.
at the heavy armor you're wearing. I don't wear that.
I know.
Okay, I put it in our War Room chat.
I've been a little bit more beefier going to the gym.
Yes, but I'm the one
Okay.
who does that stuff.
And now I'm done.
Can I get do you have medicine? You trained?
No. But I mean, because of what it is, I don't.
You're worried. Yeah, no, rightfully so. Are you yelling for help?
I say, get over here. It's Kailana.
Oh, Kylana? And I run over.
All right.
You just hear me shout like, "It's Kailana! She's on the ground!"
So I'm gonna rapid fire a couple scenes here. The first 2 people who run into the room, the fire is like a mini geyser that shoots out. And it shoots up to 30 foot and is hitting the ceiling up inside of the castle. And it is literally destroying and shaking the castle at its foundation as the ceiling above is like crumbling and falling. It cuts to the next person who's running in as the dust is getting like billowing and getting higher. Outside, the camera cuts to the back gates of Capwn getting blown apart as the knight in black armor is dragging his mace behind him, his scepter, with purple fire raising the dead out of the courtyard. And he is dragging them with. You see another knight go running after. This is the one that Dan was playing last week. It cuts to black again and goes downstairs as the team is in there that wants to be in the room. So out of this group, who is actually next to her with that description?
I mean, I'm almost tapped out, so I'm gonna be there. I'm concentrating. I can use guidance to give myself a 1d4 on medicine to try and figure out what's wrong with her.
And is the ghoul coming with?
I'm gonna have the ghoul stay there,
Okay.
but hearing them all, I'm going to go in as well. It's
All right. So as we all run,
it's kind of like my duty, I guess.
I
kind
will
of.
move us to the gates of Capwn.
Hey, you gotta survive so you can you can go report back that I earned my freaking robes. It's like the red robes just start snapping in the shadows.
I'm going to X this.
As I'm running in, can I yell at Tort to grab like the whatever armor or sword the Skelly had?
Sure, yeah, he can grab it. That's fine. I'm gonna do a couple little things here. I need to kill this one as well.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm gonna move us to inside the castle. Because that is where we would be. I think it's this map. Yep. These are gone, and gone. And then I will take us over, and you guys can come up through the hole in the floor or wherever you want. I'm just going to cut and paste y'all in here, though. And move you over. So Kaylana is in the middle here. You can surround yourselves around this however you want, and I'll bring the map on screen. I'm moving you over there now. Here you go. Move yourself around her however you would like. Okay. Ignore the bloodbath for right now. And I do mean bloodbath for those who saw last week. It is a fucking mess.
Oh.
Yup. Connects up and through. Let me grab a hole. This, and I'm going to enlarge this.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, we fucked.
Oh.
And I'm going to send this to the back. And that should be
That's not great.
pretty well centered. All right.
I think that seeing the fire, Weehan is going to
That's kind of building up
approach
and out,
a
so that
lot
makes
quicker.
sense.
yeah, like a yeah.
All right.
Weehan's absolutely gonna go up and be like, it's look, okay, we really do not have a lot of time here. We have to be quick about this. And can I at least assist with the medicine check, if not do a separate one?
Up to you how you guys want to do it. I will tell you time is of the utmost importance in this situation for her. I can tell you that the DCs are a little higher because of what is going on, is the fire is like literally tearing the castle apart.
Weehan, you make the roll. I will assist. And as I assist, can't believe I'm doing this. Weehan, you have some magic wash over you as Adriel casts guidance.
I need a Arcana check from you, Weehan. Just a passive. What's your passive Arcana? Passive. No roll.
Oh, passive would be 18.
It is not arcane.
Interesting. With this, I'm gonna kind of like glance over, but then I note her robes, and I'm just like, oh,
Yep, she's a red robe. It seems to
Red
move
looks
on its own
good,
accord,
done. Okay.
and it looks very familiar to you because of ties.
Ah, okay. So you did the whole trial thing. It suits you.
So, are you making a medicine check on her?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Ah!
Keep that roll. I
I'm
also
also-
need to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, good. Okay. So, oh yeah, no, we can do that. No, we can't. Damn, this dice hates me. That's a 9.
You take 8 more points of damage as the fire starts to creep over the same wound again and burst out of the blisters on you. As it like gets pulled into the maelstrom up. And then I will give you an Arcana check as well, because you are kind of trying to piece this all together at once.
Okay.
Because you're doing medicine.
I assist with my eye for.
Sure, yeah, you can give her advantage, like calling out things that are going on. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So that is a 20. What's that?
No, go ahead.
The fire has nowhere to go.
25.
The fire has nowhere to go.
Arcana.
The catacombs held the fire of the cataclysm. In the brazier and in the bodies of the dead. When the Black Knight went down there, destroyed the crypt, stole the flame, it went awry again. You need something to put this fire back into. Currently, Kaylana is holding it. She's trying to stop it from, I don't know, taking most of the castle out.
This room.
That skull that wouldn't shut up.
You do have the skull. I will give you, you have advantage on your medicine check from Adriel, and you have a focus to put it in. I will lower the DC by 5.
But are you going to put the flame in the
Would
skull?
you, do you want to make a medicine check to save her? Or do you want to make an Arcana check to put the fire in the skull? If you do the second one, she has to make another death save still.
And well, I was gonna say, can I pull out a scroll?
Yeah, absolutely. I won't stop you.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I would look at her and be like, you stop You stop the thing. I'm gonna see if I can save her as I pull out a scroll.
Okay, are you going to wait till the fire's gone? How do you want to time this? The order of operations is very important. How is the group putting this together? What is the order of operations?
Well, so I did guidance, and then Eric, I put in our chat, I'm converting a level 1 spell into a
Okay.
thing.
Yep.
I'm done. I can't do anything else.
Okay. Done. You're out of the equation.
Yes.
You got 3 people left.
Okay, so Weehan is absolutely going to have that be an Arcana to put the flame into the skull.
Okay.
Because I'm going to be real, Weehan doesn't really care about people living or dying at this point, because I can do things.
So you do have advantage from her eye for detail.
So I did roll them both. I am at a 21 for Arcana right now.
Are you happy with that?
I hate it when you say that, Eric, because with any other GM, yes, I would be happy with that. But instead, I think I would like to lower the DC.
In my first session, I had to make a 25 DC check against a spirit dragon thing.
Would you like to lower the DC, or would you like to use a +2 to an intelligence skill?
Oh, that sounds better. Let's do that one.
Okay, so +2
to what?
to intelligence skill. So what does that raise it to?
20.
23.
Are you happy with that?
Michael Jordan!
You know, I'm never
let's
happy
see.
with that number. Are you happy with that?
My gut reaction is yes, I am happy with that.
Do you have any bonds, ideals, or flaws to get you... Oh, you already had an advantage. You can't really get another one. There's no cards that raise or lower things other than those green ones.
mean,
That's why
I
they're
am
all in
playing
the
in-
green.
By trying to get the magic into the skull instead of saving her, I am playing into my ideal of logic, which is emotions must not cloud our
I mean,
logic.
if you would like to re-roll your advantaged roll, you can. I would let you re-roll the whole thing, but you have to keep it. I just don't want you to waste it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm pretty happy with the 23. Wait. I'm dumb. That's before the guidance. I think. No, wait.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It is? Okay.
Yes, god damn it.
That's after the guidance, so fucking
Give me your
roll it up.
bullshit.
Okay, 25. I only got a
But
2
you-
there.
Okay, so we'll do... I mean, that's a 25.
25. 25 is high enough. You need a 24.
Needed
I was
the
like,
what?
that's why I was thinking you needed a 24.
Okay.
You know what?
Dude, you were
The
dealing
guidance-
with the fires that destroyed the world.
Right. So you know what?
Fair.
Me
I'm not
casting
gonna be like,
guidance.
it's an 18. No.
Me casting guidance is fine.
So as you absorb this fire into the skull, the teeth start to chatter again and ignites, and now there's just a flame in the center of the skull, and the eyes flicker. And it chatters a little bit, and then it stops. It says the same things you heard before in a really quiet voice. Aldrin,
Yeah.
if you are going to try to heal her, she has a burning purple hole in her. What are you using before I tell you if there's any checks or anything else? Because there's a chance you might not have to make one.
It was a scroll that I picked up, a scroll of healing word.
Okay. Unfortunately, you still have to make a medicine check.
Okay. That.
For the audience, I will tell you the Baxton currently is on death saves. She is currently lost 4 of her 5 wounds, which are like hit points. And she has made her constitution save for fucking 8 rounds to not lose that last wound.
Do I hear her in my gauntlet?
No,
So,
she's not dead.
So Aldrin starts doing that, and he sees like her eyes start. You can tell it's not working. I'm gonna take some damage to see if I can. I did not roll well.
Ooh, yeah, give me 2d6, audience. Let's give him that lovely damage for inspiration from Serving Hands. For those who are wondering what is going on, they are using StreamLoot cards. I also gave out the free ones for the month for those who are StreamLoot subscribers.
Fuck me.
It's okay. Audience, I need a D10 for Baxton. D20 for Baxton. To save.
Points at him.
Okay? That's not bad at all. So the way this works for a retainer, I'm going to pull her up on screen for everybody, okay? This is Keelana. She's one of our favorite characters, and I'm fine with her dying. And by we, I mean them. She's a Justicar. She's level 5. She's down to 1 wound left. She does not have the highest Constitution save. She only has a +3 to the roll. So I need a D20 roll. We are going to be adding 3. I'm going to roll the damage right now. She needs to beat an 11.
Okay, Eric, remember she gets the other thing from me
I know.
concentrating.
I'm going to roll that back. She needs to beat an 11. I need a D20 from the audience. You guys get to live. You get to save her or kill her. Damn it. As the fire is still going on, you see her gauntleted hand raise up over the fire, trying to snuff it out. And she like lifts her head and looks, and there's still like some fire looking over the gauntlet, but she's not dead yet. That brings it back to the team. What do you guys want her to do?
I hate to say this, Eric.
Make her a skeleton. I'm all with you.
Well,
No?
was that in response to the 19 rolled by Star Drew?
No,
or the
she's
9?
stable. She's stable right now, but she's got severe wounds and dying.
Well, I was going to say, or the 9 rolled by JD Hood right before then.
I'd use the 9. That's enough with
Yeah,
the
but she
bonus.
still has. Yeah, she still has enough for
Yep.
bonuses. So it's me. So I did that last turn. So I'm spending. I guess I'll have
This
to.
isn't
do a
for
medicine
Adam.
check.
This is for Kaylana. Adam's fine right now.
I guess I'll have to do a medicine check.
Yes, a medicine check is to stabilize what's going on. The magic did not work that he used. It was not strong enough.
Okay.
So I lose that spell.
You do lose that spell.
It was a scroll.
Okay. Well,
We do have
I'm
some
going-
cards in here if you want to blow one.
I can assist with that too.
Kelly, if you want to go all in, you could use one of those big old purple ones.
Not.
We have one
yet.
from Kyler.
Not yet.
Remember, they don't get death saves. They just die. This is a heads up for clarity.
I know.
Retainers go when they hit 0. Because they're almost impossible to kill anyway. It's true. Torque's like, man, that looks bad.
I'm gonna.
Burning.
I'm gonna roll the medicine check.
All right.
I'm using that on myself.
She's making basically wound saves.
Yeah.
Just like yours was when he gets hit versus damage dealt. I mean, she's still taking damage is what I want to point out.
Okay.
I'm still.
What's your medicine?
I'm gonna take
Damage?
damage. I'm gonna use. an
Dude, another
inspiration
2d6 from the audience. Let's go. We'll use Kyler's.
card. Okay, if you got it.
Yep, already did it.
Would I be assisting with the medicine check to give advantage?
If you'd
I
like
think
to.
either that. I think I'd rather have you wait on your turn to do whatever you need to do.
In case she fails. Fair.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's like it's like a surgeon in the
Okay.
assistant.
Okay, that's a little better. Not by much. I got an 18.
Sure. You happy with that? You already used a green card.
Ooh.
No, I know, but that's
Ooh, you took 12 points.
fine.
You can swear. It's okay at Nuts. You can say fuck.
Fuck!
There we go. That's a Diana I know.
Wait, hold on. I got 20. Sorry, I forgot to include my wisdom.
Well, 18 was enough.
Okay.
You realize there is a spiky part of black metal still stuck inside her that the fire is emanating from.
Okay. Making the medicine check was my action.
I just want to know if you want to pull it out.
I was gonna, if I have the time, I was gonna have the cloak pull it out with Mage Hand.
Whatever you would like to use for it. Totally
The
fine.
cloak. The
When
cloak
it-
would.
When it pulls it out, it destroys that tip of your cloak, and it kind of recedes back, but you do get it out.
Okay.
I mean, it'll regenerate itself, but there's a small
Over time.
metal spike on the ground that looks like almost like a weapon, like a flange from a mace. Like a
Okay.
tooth off of a mace or off of a spiked weapon. The fire dies, and she calms and kind of puts a hand down, slowly starts getting herself up off the ground. Wound still there with her hand on her chest.
I help her up.
She goes, the night that came out, he was Auric Black. He hit me once. And he destroyed everything. The floor just caved in front of me.
Hi, what night?
B-
Oh?
bright red eyes, black armor. I don't know who's Soth. She wouldn't know who that is.
No, I know, but I'm just like that. It must have been the same guy that Lidara warned us about.
Who's Lidara?
Elven Bard. She was around initially when we came. That's not important. What's important was you gotta figure out what's going on here, get the governor to safety. We gotta get people patched up.
I jumped down here. He hit me in midair on the way down. And she looks at the wall, and there's steps, like natural carved, like ledges. Like, how would I describe it? It looks like someone hit a alcove out of the wall to have stairs to get out, and there's like big imprints and cracks in the stone.
Okay.
Oh, from him?
He used
Getting out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's running around.
He just walked up the outside edge of this wall up to the top and went out the front, or out the
Yeah.
back.
And is
Goodness.
taking a whole bunch of undead with him.
And if you guys do take the time to climb up the stairs, you can get up. It's difficult, but with everyone's assistance, no rolls are needed. Or you can go all the way back through the catacombs.
No.
Yes.
We already had our adventures in the catacombs. Let's
I'm
not.
good. I don't want to walk through the catacombs.
Out the back, you do see the remnants, like looking through the tunnel. I shouldn't say tunnel. The wall that would lead out the back. I'm going to move us to another map one more time. We don't need to move characters for this, but just to explain the situation, I guess I can just cut and paste here. It's really not a big deal. Is there anything any of you want to do while I set this up? Anything being discussed as you're climbing? Anything that you all want to talk about? Is anyone not climbing? Is anyone just straight up fucking flying out?
You know it. I also would like to, and this is kind of this is what I would like to do, GM.
I'm here for.
So I've
saying
got
no.
this bag of bones for corpses,
You do.
right?
You do.
And it's essentially a bag of holding and extra dimensional space. I'd like to put the skull in it.
Sure. I don't see why
Okay.
not. As long as the fire is contained for now, you can definitely do that.
Cute. Okay, so I pocket the skull.
Okay, so it's the Knight
Good
Skull.
luck, skeleton.
His name is... This is important, actually. This is not part of the fucking adventure. Knight... It's S-A-R.
SAR.
S-A-R... Why can I not see him? Sorry, I apologize. Let me blow him up, because it's too small. S-A-R-L-A-M-I-R. Sar Lamar. Lemire. Sar Lemire is, I think, is how it actually goes. Sar Lemire. And it is this guy, that flaming one that I showed you earlier. He, sure enough, I mean, you put him in there, the whispering continues, but you can't hear it once it's in the bag. Outside, absolute chaos is going on. The sounds finally of the city can be heard, people screaming, there's crumbling, there's a loud crashing noise. Everything is just fucked. To the left of the castle, there is absolute chaos and screaming, as there is a perfectly sphered hole on the side of the castle and the walls that go out of Kalamon. North of you, there is a perfect hole through here, and through the stone itself, an actual tunnel. And you can see remnants of purple flame as the tunnel collapses in on itself. As a group, I'm going to ask you, what do y'all want to do? Because there's just dead bodies all over out here of skeletons.
Anna, what happened here? What happened in this hole? Was it this thing?
What happened to that poor horse?
I forgot you're the fucking horse lord now.
Everyone,
Kaylana,
I'm-
like, holding on to you. She's like, we answered. The knights came through the gate. They said that they were here to speak to the governor. They came here, they went upstairs, we heard screams from down here. And when two of the survivors of Vogler showed up, and absolute chaos broke out. I don't know who casted something or what went wrong. A knight jumped from the second floor down on top of these skeletal knights helped defend us. A shaved head fighting these old Salamnik armored knights. Giev fucking left in the middle of combat.
Ed?
Yeah, our scout. He just came back from the war front. With that, what's the highest passive perception here?
That fucking
18 for
guy.
me.
I think I've only got a. Oh, let me see. I'm so tired. I've got 15.
15? Anything higher than 15?
17.
17.
And then Aldrin's got the 18.
You would notice there, okay, between the two, in the broken door into the back of the castle, it is just shattered and destroyed, like a perfect 1 foot hole through it. Oh, no, that one just got blown apart with just the doors blown open. There is a knife with a letter with a stamp from Kalamon on it. You just pull it out of the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
If those skeletons are out there, I'm like, Governor, we need to get you to safety, and I need a nap.
Where are we going to go? The inside of the place isn't safe. We saw what happened upstairs. It's a mess.
We have a place.
What do you mean we have a place? The castle, I mean, when you turn, it's just like smoke and debris and like falling chunks of the castle.
We have, I mean, it's, so out loud, I'm saying, you know, we've got our fort.
Mm-hmm.
It's a day or two away, but I'm also kind of giving Aldrin and Velina, like, the look.
I don't know if we should go leave the castle whenever that was headed in the direction of your fort.
If they want to keep heading north, they're gonna have to figure out sailing arrangements. All right.
Wehan, can we go to your shop?
Yeah, I mean, is that a possibility?
It certainly is. And as you look over at Wehan, you see that she is just instructing her ghoul to pick up these corpses and shove them into. Yeah.
We need to get rid of the bones. No problem.
And once she reaches her max capacity, which is 10 corpses, she's just going to.
Cool. Do skeletal horses count as 2?
No. They're still medium.
No, they're not. They're large.
They're large.
What? Shit! Then I guess 1.5? Oh.
No, they're 2.
Yeah, no horses needed.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay, cool.
And question, are there any carts or wagons or anything like that in this general vicinity?
There are some held inside of... Yeah, I'm trying to remember where it would be here. Yes. Okay. Yes, there's some inside of this section. When you go inside, it goes into this building, and this is where like all their carts and wagons are, because they roll them out and can take them out the back.
Okay,
but cool. You have to steal them from the castle. They're not open for use.
That's fine. I mean, I think that any corpses that we can go ahead and remove from this area are corpses that can't be reanimated by.
The governor looks at you and goes, "Wehan, why?"
First of all, for science. Second of all, when have I ever led you astray? And third, again, any corpses that we get out of here are corpses that he can't use against us when raising his own undead army.
He's already gone.
Yes,
doesn't
but
mean he won't
come
come back.
I need a diplomacy check. He thinks this is a horrible idea.
You mean a persuasion?
A persuasion, yeah. Sorry, what was that, Diana?
What did the note say?
I'm gonna, when you're pulping it up, I was letting her ask questions as you're grabbing it, pulling it off, and opening it up. What's your persuasion?
I actually don't like it, even though my modifier is pretty gosh darn good. So I'm gonna actually do a little damage for advantage.
Inspiration? Awesome! We'll use serving hands 2d6 from the audience to beat up Wehan.
And you know what? Oh wait, this was my Athantia dice that betrayed me. How rude. Let's try again.
Good job, Athantia dice. I'm glad I could put you in a position to fail.
That's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay. Can I get 3 D8 separate from the audience, please, for this table, so I can explain what is on this letter. Just 3 separate D8s.
8 points of damage, Allie.
You took
Yeah,
8
easy
points.
peasy.
Woo, okay. Easy
Better
breezy.
than 12.
Let me know what we get for these D8s. We need 3 individual ones. Now I'm not sorry, Star Drew. It's okay. You did good. You didn't do 12 good, but you did good. Let me see what we got here. D8s from the
That's good,
audience.
Eric.
D8s. We need 3 of them. I don't care if the same person rolls them, if multiple people roll them. A 6, okay.
6.
Uh-huh.
One of them's a 1.
1.
Okay. And one more.
Looks like the other 2 may have come in too early.
Yeah, just re-roll them. Boop, boop. One of those will work. A 1. So we'll do this. The letter, you open it up. Are you going to read this out loud or read it kind of to yourself?
I would. Huh?
The governor would want to know.
I would read it out loud.
Okay. So, I'm going to solo this for you. As you open the letter up, at the top it says, Dear Governor. It says, the Steel Spring battlefield went just as we had hoped. Our armies showed up with the assistance from Dire Fort. We are successful in pushing back the Red Dragon army for now. I've sent scouts to the north, to the east, and the south to learn where the army is coming from. We unfortunately lost 2 units of Kalaman soldiers, collapsing under the horrible draconic attack. That isn't the worst, though. One of our greatest soldiers was wounded in the battle. Taryn Greystone. This new lieutenant of ours, he did well, but we believe he may have betrayed the army. In the battle, we also lost Baccarus the Younger. He was captured by the military and taken. Taryn did say he tried to save them, but there is no person that saw this happen. Giev will be back within 2 days' notice. And that's all it says inside of the letter. Now, for those who know who Taryn is Drew's character from Tuesday.
And was that referring to Taryn betraying them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Train.
Our army.
Our
Kalaman.
army.
That, I mean, out of everyone from that group of heroes, Angel just kind of pauses at that part. Greystone was supposed to be the most reliable and honorable, so either there was some sort of miscommunication, or maybe GM altered it because he apparently has left our services.
That is true.
Or there's some sort of misunderstanding. There's magic beyond our ken. Maybe Wehan can figure something out, but I don't. I'm sorry, Valina and Aldrin. And Governor. I'm tapped. I can try and clear the way with some Eldritch Blasts or cast some minor illusions with my cloak to get us somewhere safe, but
What did Wehan get to persuade the
Dirty
governor?
20?
that's the
Dirty
dirty
20.
20.
He's like, then for the night, it is probably safer for me to come with you than it is for me to stay in the castle, especially with the mess that is upstairs. I need to find out what happened to the ambassador. I'm going to have to send at least a few of my soldiers in. On the way, let's stop by. I will send a few out. And Kalena is like, just heal me.
Oh.
Heal me up, and I will do what needs to be done. And she like stands up straight, like takes her arm off Valena. Heal me, and I will take care of it. I know one of you can do it.
You see a spark of excitement in Wehan's eyes.
Eric, I'm going to use a.
Not so. Wehan, are you jumping to this? Or are you gonna let the other person do it?
I'm looking excited, but I'm kind of holding back.
So where? Okay, it's the. I'm looking for the spell one, right?
For what? Deific heal?
No. It is the potion / spell.
Yep.
One spell slot.
Blue. Yeah, it's
Okay,
blue, I
let me
believe.
Just type in one spell.
We should have one
I'm
left.
going to spend one from Kyler from 97 days ago
Okay.
to roll to see how many spells or what slot I get back. It's really not
Oldie
gonna
but a
matter
goodie.
for this.
Regenerate.
Oh look, I got a 6. So I get a level 2 spell back.
Okay.
I'm gonna convert that into sorcery points.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do a subtle spell
Okay.
and tap myself out completely.
And how much does this heal?
I will do some dice.
What level spell is it? That's all that matters. The level of the spell
It's a
determines
level-
how many wounds.
It's a level 2.
So 2 wounds get back. You see the wound seal.
And there's nothing happens, it just seals.
She takes a deep
'Cause I use
breath.
subtle spell.
She pulls back. You can see skin and a little purple scar that's there. And she goes, I will go upstairs and find out what happened. And we'll meet you back at Weehan's. And she turns around. She walks right fucking back into the castle.
Oh, she's a
Ilana, please be careful.
bada.
She goes, only thing I know how to do. And keeps walking in. She opens the first door and you see her
just
run someone
laugh.
through.
I just laugh. I'm
And
like,
throw
stop
them
it.
into the other room. And continues walking.
I'm curious about something,
Mm-hmm.
Erik. So, Helena, she was a romantic interest of Greystone, is that right?
Way back in the day,
Way
they
back
knew
in
each
the
other,
day,
yes.
yeah.
What was her reaction to hearing that he had dissented?
I rolled. She seemed totally, like, straight-faced.
Okay, cool. I was just curious about that. All right.
Good question. Good thing to grill her on when she gets back. Are we going to
Well-
Weehan's shop?
Yes.
My door is absolutely open
I mean, to
Potions
people who know how to get in.
on the house.
Because we have a lot of people who
people
try to
with
get
me.
into this place. Now, Weehan, I have a very important question to ask you. You have been gone for a long time. Did you eat? I'm assuming you raced back to the castle that's going on. You have not been back to your shop yet, right?
Looking at the timeline,
I mean, you were gone and you heard
Yeah.
what was going on and like,
if I booked it, then yes. I would also say, though, I would have had a couple pings that some alarms may have gone off.
yes. They say they have been, yes, there would be alarms, yes.
Yeah.
So you don't know what you're
So
actually walking
I feel
into.
like I've probably kind of checked up on it from afar. couple
well, if
times.
the shop is unscryable, like because it's blind,
Hmm.
which means you also cannot scry inside.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay.
It's a one-way street kind of thing.
Cool.
All right, so I put us
All right.
all on the map. I'm going to kind of fade us into Weehan's shop here. Let me bring it up. Oh, Weehan's shop. I love these maps, by the way. These are not with the game. This is another, if you look up the Dragonlance stuff on the DM's Guild, all of the maps for this adventure, someone did a fuck ton of them. Weehan's shop is one of them, which the fact that you didn't include Weehan's shop, tisk, Wizards of the Coast. It is such a pivotal character. So inside the shop, when you get to the door, I would like to remind everybody that this thing is highly secure. When you kind of make your way in, the skeletons meet you at the door immediately, 2 on each side. And a 5th one walks up.
Good.
Weehan, what is the 5th one dressed like? We've seen the other 4. That's one's in robes, one's in like a merchant's vest, the other one's in like a tinkerer's apron, and the other one's in I think it was a surgeon coat, if I remember correctly.
That sounds right.
What is the 5th one wearing now?
This one is wearing a very simple, like, linen dress.
Okay.
Right now, I think that there's probably a little bit of a remnant of, like, a white shawl
Okay.
around it.
Sure.
Um,
Any defining marks you couldn't get rid of?
Absolutely. On the skull, you see an indentation of, like, a circle kind of going around it. from forehead down to the cheekbones,
So,
like
like
it's been almost
this?
engraved.
The doors open. They all greet. They wait to see if there's any new instructions. If not, they go right back to their work.
Okay.
Shop is undisturbed. Nothing's really missing. Everybody can kind of rest here. There is a second floor, which is bedrooms, one master, and then 4 student rooms that you guys could bunk up in. There is a basement through a secret opening. When you go down there, are you going to like let everyone kind of set up in a room while you go check your basement? In
I think the
basement,
first thing I would do would
Okay.
be walking over to some of the tables, and you see me like reach into the bag of bones and pull out some pretty well preserved ones, and I
Sure.
put those up on like display for sale.
Oh, okay.
Making a little bit of room in the bag for the corpses that are going to be coming in that might be a little fresher.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
And I'm also going to pat one of the skeletons and have them go help
Help them.
the ghoul.
Go
Unpack.
unpack. Okay, so which one?
Yeah. Let's go with the surgeon one,
Okay.
and then the other 4, including the new one. No, the new one stays. The other 3 will each accompany one of the guests to a room.
Like help them set up and show them and get them their linens. Okay, they go into like servant mode and they start doing that stuff. When they're all upstairs, we haven't done this on camera yet because we've never seen Weehan go in. When you go over to the wall, what do you move or procure, or how does it look to open the basement?
Easy.
Especially with how much you know. Now that you can see the footprint of this house, does what I told you about it make way more sense now?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, just making sure.
So, Weehan is going to reach into her mouth, and you see her kind of tug and pull out one of her teeth. And she is going to,
Okay.
if you were to look, it would just look like it was just a, just like caulking from the, grout from the bricks in it.
Mortar, yeah.
But there is one small indentation that fits it perfectly.
So you put a
And she's
tooth
just
in
going
it?
to pop that in. Yeah.
Okay, I like it. Very Frankhausian. I'm happy with that.
And, yeah, I'd say as it opens, it will eject the tooth that she can then
Put it back in. So when you put it back in, you go downstairs. As you round the corner to this like lab area for studying and bones and crafting and making things, the first thing you notice is the lab table that had Becklin on it is empty. There's the 2 skeleton arms you're getting ready to attach until you hit a fucking bounce, and they were keeping her basically in a state of near death to do this, but she's now gone. And there are no holes, no damages, no nothing. Magic cannot teleport in and cannot teleport out. Even when you leave, you have to open a window to fly out or go out into the garden to use teleportation.
Do I have any items of Becklin?
I don't think anything was left behind. I think everything was in a bag and they grabbed them all. There'd be like blood on there?
Perfect. That'll do.
Okay.
So I would go and just
It's
kind
dried
of like
now, but...
exactly. I was gonna say scratch some of the dried blood on the table under my nail.
Okay.
I'm gonna use that to scry.
Do you have a device to scry with?
Give me a second.
Well, while you're looking that up, as everybody's setting up in the other room, I'm going to switch us back to the other camera while you're pulling that up.
I would have had Toric chill outside and like watch.
You want me on watch?
Shop, sit on top of the. Take him on watch.
Look, that skull was chattering a bunch of nonsense when it was sitting on the floor. You could feel it in the stone.
Like he was saying something. Were you able to tell what he was saying?
Something about a lord to the north or moving to the north, and something about a lost names or lost city. Weehan has it. I saw her put it in her bag. Now, if there's anything that Torek is good at, it's perception and spying. What do you want me to do, boss? Do you want me to keep an eye on her, or do you want me to go back to the castle and keep an eye on the knight? She may need my help.
Yeah, I think with us there, I think that'll be all. Yeah, if we go back and help. Accident.
The only danger that's here is the woman in the basement. Oh, by the way, she's in the basement.
Ooh,
You know what I mean?
Not my
I
problem.
I do. We should do. What we've talked to her about. She's
All right, then I'm going to go check on her. I'll make sure she gets back here no matter what. She was still fighting stuff in that castle. That means there were some things left behind.
well, she's a badass, definitely.
I'm glad someone is. I'm too tired.
I will. What do you mean? You shot a creature twice and it evaporated.
That's one of the reasons why I'm tired.
Oh yeah. You can here. Go ahead and leave the stuff from the spelling team here. We can take a look at that.
Oh yeah. Let me set some stuff down. He goes,
Thank you, sir.
I do have a question for you. Then before I leave, besides checking on her, do you want me to fly to Dyer and make sure that we're not under attack?
You know,
If that creature went north,
Yeah.
if you have the time, just be safe. Right?
it's a couple hours out from here, but wings are wings.
Yeah.
All right, check on her and then head out. I'll
right.
see you in the morning. All right. You sure fucking can.
You sure can.
Wow.
Flying gargoyle badass.
Taking us back to everybody. Weehan, are you doing this in the basement or are you going to call everybody around?
No, I would do this privately. I actually think that specifically for scrying, I mean, so this is it is Weehan's shop. I think she would have like a small room probably downstairs in the
Lab?
lab. Yeah. That's just kind of a dark room, very like similar to a sensory deprivation tank. But that is likely where she would do her scrying when she's at home, where she doesn't need to have like a portable focus
Bath
necessarily.
time.
Basically, yeah. Honestly, yeah. Like a little like shallow pool would be great.
As well, taking a bath.
All right.
There's some birds in there.
All right. I'm assuming this place is surrounded in ravens. Like, there's always this ravens coming and going.
absolutely.
Okay. Oh, I see cards getting played. I'm very worried. What do you have to roll for scry? We've not had a scry on this show yet.
Okay.
It
so
is
a
one of my
scry-
favorite spells. I will say that playing a diviner is my favorite thing.
Yeah. So, let me see. What we are going to do is, I'm going to. So it's a save for her, and so because I know
Becklin?
her,
Okay. You
She'll
know
have
her
to make a wisdom
intimately at this
save.
point. You've been like carving her up and trying to fix her.
and on top of that, I have her body parts. Well, body part. It says like a lock of hair,
it counts
a bit
enough.
of nail, or
Yeah,
the
yeah,
like.
yeah.
So that is going to
Kind of
be
minus 10.
whatever she rolls minus 15.
Is it a will?
Wisdom, yes.
Wisdom. Boy.
And the DC is 16, so
I failed by 2.
yeah.
You can see her in the surrounding. Okay. She has 2 arms, full regular arms, holding this black horse. They're like nose to nose. And can you hear or can you only see?
I can see and hear on the same plane of existence.
What languages do you have? Do you have Slamnik?
So I think I actually do.
I would think you do with the background. She
I will full disclosure. I did originally put in Salamnik, and then I
Keep it.
did. Okay.
keep it.
Okay.
It makes sense. She has her hands on it and goes, "If you don't fucking listen to me, I'm gonna have you turned into glue. I am so tired of fighting with you. We are going to run across the water and chase them." And it stamps its hoof twice. No. Yes. No. Yes. God damn it, horse. By my vow, I swear you're going to be my new pair of boots. We're following them. We'll cross the water. I've seen you do it. And she stops and like looks around. Do you feel that? And it stamps once. And they both turn and look at the sensor. And she like walks towards like the area and she's kind of looking at it.
So Eric, I'm gonna make this easier for you as well. The sensor is blatantly a crow.
I obviously. Does it Does it have a skull for a head?
It sure fucking can.
She goes, what is that? And it stamps once. Oh, you know? It stamps again once. Well, then take me there. And it gets down for her to get on.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Um,
And she starts to saddle up.
my question to you, GM, and this is, again, new character, who
Yeah,
dis.
absolutely.
Everything she did was like
Up and up.
looking to save Becklin.
Correct. 100%.
Yeah, they're
and up.
on good terms. They're not on bad terms.
Right. Nope. Not bad in terms at all. I mean, she was
Okay.
under the knife for months, but yes.
I feel like I would have used a scroll of modified memory for that.
I mean,
Every time there was a whoopsie.
Whatever your brain scramblies you were doing, I'm not opposed to that. Do you continue watching or do you turn it off?
I think that the crow is going to go and perch on.
I don't
like,
think it
the
can
shoulder
move
of
too
the horse.
far. I think it has to stay where it is. Scry
Yeah.
is an area.
Well, it tends to be an invisible sensor within
Yeah.
10 feet of the target. But I think that basically, like, it
that's-
would just go and perch on the horse and then turn off.
So that should tell you something. It is invisible. And they saw it.
Yeah. Go in.
Okay. As she mounts on the horse and it goes to sit, it whoosh, turns into fire and smoke and vanishes. Not your thing, the horse and Becklin.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
The horse and Becklin turn to fire and smoke and vanish. This is all Aldrin's fault because he's the fucking horse whisperer.
Listen, they're just forging a friendship out of the strangest of times.
Is this normal for me ending a scry?
No! No, your bird's still there. They left.
Can I roll an Arcana to see what the actual
4
fuck?
burning hoof prints on the ground.
What is...
You sure can.
So
You
everything was
absolutely
fine.
can.
Wehan was like, okay, well,
You absolutely
I guess,
can.
you know, you do you, boo. No one can do it better. But then that happens and she's like, I'm sorry, wait, what?
Nessie's like, don't hurt the horse, B. The horse, he's fine. I promise.
That's a 22.
The only thing that does something like that would be like a supernatural creature. There are no horses that fly, especially if they don't have wings. Magic? You don't know?
Cool. Allie knows what this is, but Wehan is upsetty.
You should be. You should be.
With that,
do you end the scry and get out of the pool?
Oh, absolutely. And I think that as she gets out of this seeing pool, her cloak is pristinely dry.
Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
It's robes.
And she'll make her way back upstairs.
I assume the water is like black.
It's like a mirrored top. You know, you can't see in. It's a very dark room, and it basically is just
great.
like a reflecting pool sort of thing.
Yeah, great.
So I'm gonna head upstairs, looking a little perturbed, but I think that's a little bit normal for Wehan. She's just got like RAF, just like resting annoyed face. And as she does, she's going to call up and just kind of go, so are you all hungry? Are you dying? And,
Don't worry, I'm not dying in here.
okay. There are potions on the shelves. 1 per person, please. It is my stock. But you're helping. You're helping.
Are you
And-
okay? I'll come down this stairs.
Fine. Absolutely fine.
So I'm assuming upstairs has probably got like a dining area, like so you got like the master bedroom, a center room in between, and then like the 4 small rooms on the one wall. Your master bedroom probably overlooks the garden. At night, the garden is all lattice work, and they've kind of grown up, and the flowers are starting to bloom at night that are around there. Do you eat outside? Do you eat inside? Are you trying to stay hidden from everything? I don't know how much Wehan is
How comfortable is everyone with
worried.
birds?
Birds? I mean,
With
in
the
real life,
party. The
2
party.
people own them here.
Yes. But like, so I figured that there was like a patio dining space.
Okay.
But as Wehan goes out, she just kind of like puts out some seeds on this table, and it is just swarmed with ravens and crows immediately. and they'll be eating inside.
Yeah, it seems normal for a weirdo like you, yeah.
And as she goes in, she will grab one of the skeletons and give them instructions to start like setting the dining table. And as they do, there will be a wine goblet, to the left of each place setting, or the right, sorry. And then next to the goblet, a much smaller glass where they take a dark, deep kind of reddish liquid and pour it in.
It's called wine.
No, there's wine in the larger goblets, Eric. The little one's a potion. There's potions of healing.
Oh, you're so nice. How much?
I'm a good host.
How much?
I was gonna do greater because I'm not gonna spend superior when we're about to have a long rest. But
Okay. It's called Malort.
Gross.
on that note, do I need to go? No.
As
that's right,
you
not
guys
for this game.
It needs to be superior.
As you
then. Oh my
sit
God.
down to start discussing, and we get close to the end of tonight, is there anything that the group wants to share? Knowledge, things you've learned, as you hear hoofbeats, just one set of 4 land outside. There's been no gallop up, just touchdown.
So I think really the only thing Adriel would voluntarily offer is, so I passed my trial, or at least the first part.
Oh.
So I know there's a lot, but if we could get word sent to the towers, that'd be fantastic, because
I noticed the robe. We can do that.
and I just kind of pet the robe like, I'm so sorry about what happened.
I mean, you do have a little knowledge on what's going on with the mages, the Towers of High Sorcery right now that Adriel may not know. Like, that's the... If you don't remember...
Yeah, I don't think I would share that part yet.
Okay, that part?
I mean, also when you send it, if you
That's
could
your job.
well, yeah, it's your job. Rihan apparently doesn't care about her job.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
that's my job. I
that's
just
fair.
care about a lot of things right now.
I get why she's saying it. All right.
Yes, that's fine. We'll complete the second part. I'm sure I'll get it all squared away. I'm surprised you didn't send word of it sooner.
I was going to, but you weren't here.
This is your fault.
And I mean, as far as I know, I'm not 100% sure, but the way the cloak's been acting, I feel like I've done the entire trial.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, looking at
It's just like floating around, like just random. Like I think at this point, my cloak is just like, "Hey, man, secrets," and it's like looking for hidden language stuff, and like touching things and picking stuff up and down,
Oh,
like
yeah, the
without
rope,
even Adriel. Yeah, just
Are you going to keep it under control eventually?
yes.
Tell it to
For
knock
right
it
now,
the fuck off?
yeah. Like as she's like, I'm pretty sure I passed the entire thing, and then it's like, hey, can we calm down first? I'm tired. Please do not wreck all of Weehan's stuff as I'm like dragging the cloak to wrap it around me.
Now, for-
I feel like there's like one of the skeletons is basically on robe duty, and every time the rope like knocks something over, the skeleton is picking it up
Oh,
and
it's not that
putting
it
it
knocks
back.
over. It likes to know things like I do,
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of. So
like an
it's
octopus.
Yes.
Being like, what do you? Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I think I'd take an
Kinda.
octopus over this thing.
yeah,
So I put the robe on
that's what it
screen.
looks like.
For those who haven't seen it, it's just solid moving red with like red mist off of it. Kelly,
Yes.
I I
I-
think you've
did I get an
technically
unlock?
unlocked the 4th ability.
Oh, okay.
So I will have to send that to you after the show here.
Okay,
I think
then,
you
like, as-
technically unlocked it.
As that happens, like if that happens, I think at some point Adriel like wakes up. She's like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm totally passed."
How many did you unlock so far? You've unlocked 1, 2, and 3, right?
Well, no, because I haven't done the first one. The second one you said didn't count because it was
Oh,
a
gotcha.
card.
Okay, so it's
The
the
third
first
one-
one. All right, cool. I'll just edit it. So as you are sitting there and the cloak is been like you pull it in, you hear like the clacking of manacles.
Okay.
Like when you pull it in taunt. Like if you look inside, you can see them.
Okay. And then that's when I go like, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I'm.
There is a knock at the door.
If you could write that to my parents, to rub it in, I'd really appreciate it.
There's a knock at the door. Who's answering, or are you answering at all?
Oh no.
A skeleton's answering.
Oh, okay. Which one?
The
New one.
The new one?
New one.
Yeah.
Outside, the door opens. Becklin goes, Weehan? Are you here?
Becklin. Upstairs.
Oh, you fucking skeletons. Move. And she, like, shortly just kind of past the skeleton downstairs. So nobody wants to be greeted by undead. She makes her way upstairs into the room and sees all of you.
On the horse?
No, horse is outside.
And one of the skeletons to Weehan kind of snaps, and it sets another place at the table for her.
I hate this. What the hell just rode by our fort with like at least 50 moving skeletons? Was that her? And she points to Weehan.
No. She's been with us.
That may have been Lord. His name was Lord Soth, right? That's what they were calling him.
I mean, it depends on how much information is shared from the party during this.
I think that Weehan would kind of get up and go, well, with that, it sounds like all of you have a little bit of catching up to do. I'll go see to dinner.
Wow. Okay. You're going to go see dinner. Cool. Well, you go get dinner. I'm going to do this then. So,
I mean, I'm assuming, like, so we're talking, I'm assuming that Weehan probably can hear everything that we say.
Yes. So hold on here. I forgot to do this. Everybody, you guys didn't get to see her new shield. This is her new shield, by the way.
Backland shield?
No, this is no. I was talking about Weehan's shield down here.
Oh.
This Allie's new character heraldry, just for those who hadn't seen it yet. Anyway, Becklin does not sit down at first. She's very uneasy here, and she finally no. Every time I come here, it is the most uneasy feeling. What happened when we got here? Which, by the way, I got some weird stuff to share. The castle has blood flowing out of it. A corner of it is blown to pieces, and there's a hole in the side of the cliff that goes into the goddamn city. What in the Nine Nights is going on?
What did the old lord? What did Ladara say? The old lord came back to try and get something. There's like a whole pictogram type thing in the catacombs underneath the castle.
Pictogram, like old drawings under the castle.
Yeah, but it was magic. It was almost like it was like a story told by Purple Flame.
The histories.
By Purple Flame? That thing was carrying a torch of fire.
I think that might have been the thing that we were supposed to try and prevent them from taking, but I don't think. I think that was way above our pay grade.
What did you see? Do you give them the rundown?
Yeah, I also think like if the governor's there, whatever he would chip in with too, right?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like this stuff, like I feel like telling everything about what we saw down there, Weehan either knows or is gonna figure it out anyway, and if she's actually on board with helping Caliban, like that, what happened in the catacombs, I don't think needs to be like super secret time.
Well, hold on a minute. So it was a knight that left his wife and then came back and murdered her?
Yeah.
And it was riding a unicorn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is-
Yeah.
She like walks over to the window and looks outside. One minute. And she walks downstairs.
Oh boy.
Out the window, you can see her arguing with that black horse outside.
Castle was bleeding blood.
Not really. The council chamber was so bloody it was literally spilling out the windows.
I mean, it wasn't bleeding blood, but I mean...
It was pouring blood.
It was pouring blood.
Becklin's yelling. She's pointing at it. It bites at her once. She pulls her hand back. Now they're like kind of throwing down a little bit. The horse and Becklin. You could open the window. There are windows up here.
Hey, you two, knock it off. All
And
right?
she's got like her arm around its snout and is like pulling on its mane.
Hey, we need him.
What the fuck is this? And she points to the circle in the center of its head.
It's an ouchie.
Wow. Listen, can we not argue about it when the castle is half destroyed, there's still blood pouring out of the tower, and half of the
What is this?
city council's been murdered?
What is this?
It's a horse. I don't know.
You just
Swear to
see
God,
one of our
if you
three
know
heads
him.
poking up.
And it stamps its foot once. I'm out. I'm out. And she starts walking back to get into the house. Go away. I want nothing to you. Just leave. I want nothing to do with you. Fucking get out of my sight. And the horse like paces around in Weehan's garden a little bit.
Everything.
No, we don't need that. We do not need that.
We might need, I mean, we might need them because they might, I mean, if
Do you
I'm
understand
assuming-
what is going on?
I'm assuming between everyone's reaction, the horse has something to do with what we saw. I wasn't paying much attention. I was busy getting crushed by rocks.
The story of Lord Soth is that he betrayed the Knights of the Rose. It's the whole reason the Slavic Knights are hated. That he was married, betrayed his oath, betrayed his wife, married another woman, and then killed all of her attendants, and then turned on her and killed her.
Yes, that's the entire thing we saw down.
Okay, but the horse is not going
But
to
he
do that to us.
rode a unicorn into battle. And when he turned on his wife, he cut the horn from the unicorn and made the scepter that he carries. It is the only thing magical enough in history that was not destroyed from the flames of the cataclysm.
Got from down. After now.
No, it's a spearhead.
No, we got the spear.
got a
He
spearhead.
bailed with the scepter.
He's had the scepter. He bailed with the flame.
He bailed with the flame.
The horse. is
Where's
not
Weehan?
going to be- Alright.
She's making dinner. I don't know. I'm
Bullshit. Weehan? And she starts yelling for you. Do you come back, Weehan? Weehan?
Yes.
You you know a lot about a lot of things. That's fair to say, right? You work for the
Yes.
Towers of High Sorcery?
I do. You know this.
Do you know anything about Lord Soth?
Let's find out. What should I roll? Arcana or history?
History disadvantage.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, okay.
Unless you want to spend Takesis points, you could wash it.
So I already rolled a 4 on the die. So that's a 12.
If you got, I mean, that's not very good. But
Yeah,
but
it's
that's a
not.
disadvantage. If you would have spent Takesis point, you could have washed it.
No, that was my first roll.
Oh, gotcha.
I didn't roll the second for
Gotcha.
disadvantage.
No
So-
idea. You know who they are, but not really anything other than the name. He's like the boogeyman.
Mhm. However, with my researcher feed, I think I know where we can get a little bit more information.
Is it here? Or
That's
do we
a great
need to
question.
go somewhere?
So, let's see. It says I often know where and from whom I can obtain the information. Usually it's from a library, scriptorum, university,
Kalamon Library.
or
The
Okay.
capital's library. You'd have to go back into the castle.
perfect.
So tomorrow, once these three are feeling better, we're going back to the castle.
That sounds like a good plan to me.
Is there anything else you found out while you're down there? Because we got to figure out what's going on now. Because he is literally, they marched into the water and just walked until I couldn't see the purple fire in the water anymore.
Declan, I am an.
I'm sorry, what? You're a knight? When were you ever a knight?
I'm a go. Don't have time for that.
It's true. It's true.
You're
She
a
did get-
knight?
She got reunited or took an oath or something with the spirit that was down there.
just give me the cliff notes as we eat dinner, please. And the camera will like cut back and she's like rubbing her brow. Outside, the horse is eating Weehan's garden.
Oh,
I think at some point I would have tried to like, I would have gone down and be like, hey, man, I get it. Everyone doesn't want to bet on the dark horse. Like, I don't even speak.
Can
course,
I
but I'm just-
get a Arcana check from you? No disadvantage in this one because you have enough information.
For me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. My shitty Arcana. I'm just like trying to like just talk down the horse. Just, you know, because I've talked down ghosts. Why not a horse?
Yep.
That's how that works, right?
Yep.
That's a dirty 20.
Are you good with that?
I mean, I rolled a 17.
I mean, you could always
so-
spend cards. That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah, I'm looking at the cards. This is.
You could always spend it for intelligence bonus.
I will spend the one from
Alder-
serving hands for the +2 intelligence to give me a 20.
All right, perfect. The horse is invisible and eating grass. No, he's visible.
Trying to talk to a
I feel like I should be down there. Looking at the horse, sure enough, Beckland's right. There's a scar where there would have been, like, if this was a unicorn, like in the picture, it would be where that was.
Okay.
They're fucking super rare. Like, never seen. Like, not Harry Potter the video game where everyone says it's rare, but you fucking find it. No, like, actually rare.
Okay.
When you get near it, do you say anything to it other than what you just said?
I think after recognizing that part,
It's eating all the roses.
I'd be like, you know what? You've seen some shit. I think you can probably handle yourself against Weehan, but please don't leave because I know Beckland is upset, but unless you're planning on running back to him after what he's done, we could still use you on our side and maybe even help you get some vengeance if that's what you're into. If that's what you're looking for.
Ooh. Give me a diplomacy. I think that seems like you're being pretty diplomatic about this. Like, do you want vengeance? We got vengeance. Like,
I mean, you know what? Like, if this black stallion wants to throw down,
all right.
you know,
All right.
we've been this entire time we've been trying to do what's right.
Give me a roll.
That's a that's a Michael Jordan.
our Lord and Savior.
So
And that didn't even come from me.
it stamps once and blows smoke. As it pulls like half of a rose bush out and eats it.
I'm gonna see if we have some carrot cake.
It stops.
Otherwise, I'm gonna see. I don't. You know what? Eastside probably has some. I'm gonna go get some.
right.
If he has it, and if not,
So as
like
you
I
walk
said-
back in and we cut through some scenes here, Weehan, you can tell the group after the show if you want to share the information you got from the skull. But I do want to ask the most important question out of everything that's happened tonight. Adam, does Aldrin show people the weapon, the spearhead?
Yeah, he would show everybody. I mean, they all saw him go over and try to grab it.
Does anyone want to make a roll on what it is? And is anyone going to cast Detect Magic? If it's going to be Valina, you're going to have to give me a history check at disadvantage. It is very rare. That's the only way you would really know. If one of the people who have arcane casting want to use Detect Magic and try to identify it, will be an Arcana at disadvantage.
I'm tapped out.
Am I able to?
I have no
fight
first
again,
level
or
spells.
no?
Okay.
'Cause I tried to.
What was that, Aldrin? Sorry.
Am I able to attempt?
No, you were not. That's why I'm asking everybody
I
else.
already did it for the day.
Yep. You would need something to change. You either need a level or you need to be in a library. And then you could try again.
Do we just want to use a knowledge of Palanthus?
You 100% could use a knowledge Palanthus.
Oh, do we have
Use
that?
that, yeah.
Well, yeah. let's
All
do
right,
it.
who's are we using?
We'll use the one from Kyler from 6 days ago.
Tyler.
Tyler,
Thank you.
Right.
Palantes.
All right, I'm going to pull up our fucking theme song music for this then. Between everybody looking over this thing and what it is and wiping the rust that's off of it, there is that mercurial shiny metal underneath. similar to the dragon metal that you have found a couple of times now. And not only have you found, I think you've used all of it. I think you have all of the dragon metal on the show right now.
We've got 4.
You have all of the
what I
dragon
know.
metal that was on the
Okay.
show right now.
Okay.
It looks like that. The head of this thing, while it is flared, it is hooked, and it looks like the head of a fabled Dragonlance. Which means that it could be rebuilt or repaired into a Dragonlance. Because the knight that was down there was one of the knights that had one of the Dragonlances when he rode to battle with Huma. The information on that knight is really important. And with the knowledge of Palanthus, I will let you know that he is the reason that the flying city that is now known as the City of Lost Names, Ishtar, fell from the sky. And it crashed on him and killed him. And they brought his body back since he failed what he was supposed to do. With him is that broken lance that must have been reattached to like a wooden haft and set there because they said he slayed the dragon that
When he
fell
didn't.
Ishtar, and he did not.
Okay.
And if you don't believe in a dragon lance and you lie in your oaths, the lances break. And you have a knight on your team now.
And I can ride a horse.
Let's fucking go.
You sure can. Better yet, you can ride a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Because who's your patron?
Michael Jordan.
Yes, we're gonna ride Michael Jordan, the Chicago Bull, into
So-
battle.
Putting the air. Wait, no, I was.
Air Jordans.
With that said,
Yeah.
it is not Air Jordans.
I know,
Downstairs, by the time everyone eats and carrot cakes brought out, all of the thorned bushes are gone as we end our show and chapter 4 tonight, moving us into chapter 5, the Northern Waste and the Lost City of Names.
Northern water.
Oh my god.
Yeah, or as we like to call it, drowned as fuck and half the adventure is done.
I was gonna say, also known as Waterworld Part 2.
Yes. So does anyone have any shows going on this week? Is everybody off this week?
Oh wow.
Nothing for me, as far as I know,
So-
anyway.
I'll be in Phoenix if anyone is going to
What are you doing in Phoenix?
Fan Feud Expo. I'm working.
Oh, are you?
Oh,
Oh, have
nice.
fun
Nice.
fucking
Yeah,
slinging
the-
some dice, girl.
There's only a couple of us working, but if you're in Phoenix,
Adam, are you going to be around or are you going?
oh, he's
No,
staying.
I'll be here.
Oh, great. So what are we playing?
Aliens, because Diana doesn't like it.
Ooh, I can make that.
I play it.
We should play with her so she can learn to love the system.
Well, Weehan, what do you have? Do you have anything fun going on?
I sure do. So tomorrow you can catch me right here on EFP
Oh,
for
God.
Dragonlance.
You got me.
Nice.
I thought you had something else. That was good. That was good.
Well, on Thursday I am actually back on Home Brewery where we are working on developing the game A Seat at the Table, which is a table-centric TTRPG. So basically, we are setting it up so GMs can have as much prep or as little as they need. Basically, all of the mechanics can be done by rolling a table. So you can create your own this,
my
that, or
kind of
the other, or you can just table it the fuck up. So yeah, we kind of caught a groove there. Other than that, you're probably going to be seeing me actually on my own stream channel on Twitch more.
Nice.
I don't have a damn
Look, I heard it's
job
really good
anymore.
over here
Like,
on YouTube instead of being on Twitch. I'm just saying, if you want to make the fucking jump, now's the
Yeah.
time. You can swim, you
Yeah.
can film in 4K. There's no limitations.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
But also, I'm new with it. So,
It's easier than Twitch.
Well, that's a plus.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if I don't have a job within like a week, which I don't think I will, I'm gonna be streaming some games.
Sweet. That should be fun.
We'll find out.
Well, everybody wave.
Oh, and then Sunday we're back with Ambrica on FGP.
That sounds like you do too much shit. I know what that's like. Well, wave bye, everybody. I have some closing stuff
Bye,
for our
friends.
Dragonlance
Bye,
minute.
everyone.
Thank
See you later.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us for a holiday special, sort of a Song of Lance and Fire. It's been awesome running this, and we've been deciding in the background if we want to finish the entire book. So that is something we're discussing, or if we're going to fast forward so you can just see the end of it. And when this video goes up, I'm going to put a vote down below of, do we play all the chapters, or do we just move towards the end and kind of fill it in? Because there's a lot of filler space coming up in chapter 5, and I am cutting the fat, man. I'm dropping half of that chapter because it's just too much crap. It's just wild fetch quests, and I refuse to do it. But with that said, as the tower and the smoke in the castle settles, Baxton comes out of the place dragging Javen behind her. 2 daggers in his shoulders. He's kicking and screaming, and she drags him through the city's streets to Weehan's. And we will deal with the betrayal next week. Actually, off next week. 2 weeks from now. Join us tomorrow as Weehan comes back again, playing with that cast. I can't wait to see how that goes. No one's expecting that. I do have a little something that we need to do here. And this is kind of important. And I'm going to bring one person back to close this out. Wrong person. Hey, Diana. Diana, how much do you want to be a knight? Would you feel that this lance would make you a better knight? Would you wish for it to make you a better knight? Are you sure? You positive? Do you want to do that? Oh, Diana. Let me try it again. Do you wish for it?
I mean,
Do you want to?
I feel like to save the world, we're gonna have to do it.
In the words of Hagen, wish granted. As the spear grows the rest of the haft into a full piece, as a wish spell completes the Dragonlance.
Holy shit.
Do you wish for anything else?
I don't know what else I mean, I don't know what else I need. What else
Everybody else in the room saw it. Goodbye. Thank you for watching Dragonlance, everybody, as she just made a deal with the devil, and the first wish has been granted. More on that tomorrow, everybody. Over here, there's going to be videos for you to watch, right where this flaming skull is and this lovely Rancor that's here. And then over here is going to be the part where you subscribe, click the bell for everything. Just remember that wish spells always come with trickery on a Frankhouse show. And you got to wonder, is the dilemma for Diana? Or is it going to be for somebody else? Good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. here on the same channel.